Hello, good morning, and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and hits 103.9 FM here in Accra. In Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Bedouin FM in Bunkrugu, Clenham Radio in Bato, Gaskiar FM in Techiman, and Radio Wa in Wa, Get Radio, TV, and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, National Health Insurance Authority directs all public hospitals offering dialysis services to stop charging kidney patients after they were forced to pay days after government rolled out its free dialysis program. Also, Ghana National Fire Service cautions residents of Dodowa and some parts of Accra to avoid activities that increase the risk of fire outbreak, as it warns it cannot appropriately deal with fire outbreaks due to a lack of functioning fire tender machines.
Dodowa, for instance, there's no fire tender. The alarming one is that from Achimota to Nsawumi, there's no functional fire tender there as of now. The fire tender at Amasaman is out of commission.
What's up in business, Darrell?
Well, coming up in business, the International Monetary Fund to release new debt sustainability analysis on Ghana before end of this month. After board meeting, we've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And later, the government chair calls for national development agenda over single-use manifestos. We'll tell you about his childhood dream also.
Ghana has evolved from manifestos, honestly. One who it all.
I am Hannah Odami. I'll bring you details of that story and more in this bulletin. This is Joy News, independent, fearless, and credible journalism. Thank you for staying with us. We start with the National Health Insurance Authority. Now, it has directed all public hospitals rendering dialysis services to stop charging kidney patients. Many patients were left stranded after they were forced to pay days after government announced free dialysis sessions for them. Listen to some of them.
It's not free for me.
For how many times have you been here in the week?
I've been here, this is the second time I've been here since the announcement was made.
I said the government has said that we are not paying. They say no, the government have not told anything. So I will say.
Well, Joy News has cited some correspondence between the NHIA and a number of hospitals instructing them to comply with the directive. And my colleague Max Olagbagba joins me in studio with some details. What's contained in the memo to the hospitals?
Well, Hannah, according to management of the NHIA, patients shall not be charged for dialysis treatment per the benefit package stated. It indicated that in the event where a patient is charged, the authority shall reimburse the patient after all the necessary reconciliations have been concluded upon claim submission. It added that names of patients who qualify will be validated to ensure that assistance reaches those who truly need it.
Thank you very much, Max Olagbagba. To other stories, the Ghana National Fire Service is cautioning residents of Dodowa, Chimota, Ajenkutuku, Ayimensa, Spinkters, and Ashaman to avoid activities that increases the risk of fire outbreak. These communities are at high risk as the fire service warns they cannot appropriately deal with fire outbreaks due to lack of functioning fire tender machines. Assistant Division Officer ADO1 Alex Kenati emphasizes the service's severe constraints, admitting they are helpless in effectively responding to potential fires. Residents are urged to exercise extreme caution to prevent any incidents.
Dodowa, for instance, there's no fire tender. The fire tender has been out of commission for some months now. So whenever there's fire Dodowa, the appliance moves from Ponkatamanso to go there. The alarming one is that from Achimota to Nsawumi, there's no functional fire tender there as of now. The fire tender at Amasaman is out of commission. Fire tender at Ajenkutuku is out of commission. So if there's any fire at Amasaman, probably Pobiman toll booth, the appliance would have to move all the way from Anya Market to go there.
Now, ADO1 Alex Neta says the service needs immediate help to retool its stations to adequately respond to emergencies.
We bring in about 9 or 8 fire tenders. Then it means that if there's any other fire anywhere, we'll be lacking. Because as at that time, there was another fire at Dansuman Control yesterday at the same time when this fire was happening. And before that, there was fire at Legon. And there was fire also at Wager.
Let's do some political stories. The National Democratic Congress says it will trigger an action of unprofessional conduct in the ongoing ambulance procurement trial against the Attorney General and the General Legal Counsel. More on that shortly. But first, listen to Godfred Yeboadame, who says he will continue to prosecute the case against the advice of the sitting judge.
The judge herself, even after the ruling, clarified that she has not given any such order at all. And that is only an advice. And what did you notice afterwards? I'm conducting the matter, I'm still conducting the trial. The most important point today is that all the applications filed by the applicants have been dismissed in their entirety. All the 5 applications have failed. And I think that in reaction to this, I would say that clearly shows there's a group of people in this country who ride on manipulation of facts, distortion, and deception of the public.
While speaking on Top Story on Thursday, the National Communications Officer of the NDC, Sami Jemfi, said the party will, at the appropriate time, lodge a complaint at the GLC against the AG.
Godfred Dame can never exculpate himself from accountability in this matter. His cup is full and his day of reckoning has come. Of course, we are going to go to the GLC, but as I always say, at the right time. And I have a reason for saying at the right time. I mean, there is no statute of limitation on professional misconduct by lawyers.
A management consultant, Akosua Bami, has charged Ghanaians to step forth and protect Ghana's national resources against mismanagement. Ghana's forest reserves and water bodies have come under siege and under attack in recent years due to the activities of illegal mining. Speaking at our latest public lecture on how to foster a way out of Ghana's current economic and social challenges, she said there must be a total revolution of mindset to confront the challenges. There's more in the following reports.
Looking beyond the Fourth Republic towards nation building, the case for citizen mindset revolution. That is the theme that assembled thought leaders and ordinary citizens alike on the latest Joy News public lecture. Speaking on the subject on how Ghana can charter a new path through its challenges, management consultant Akosua Bame first established that the problems of the country is not about the competence of our leaders.
Is it incompetence that causes our leaders to watch people die at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital's dialysis unit due to an unpaid bill of 4 million Ghana cedis? No. Frankly, what masquerades as incompetence is a much more sinister and insidious problem which needs to be called by its name.
Those were excerpts of our public lecture on how to foster a way out of Ghana's current economic and social challenges. Now, we need a national development agenda and not single-use manifestos. That's the call from the Ghana chair to political parties as he encourages them to adopt a national development plan. In an exclusive interview with Lexus Bill on Personality Profile, Ni Teikuchru II said the focus should rather be on good policies that are capable of transforming the country.
Ghana has evolved from manifestos, honestly. What you understand what I mean? Yeah. And this goes to all the parties that I have seen become assumed governments in this country. You understand what I mean? Synonym care ameji. We need a national development agenda.
Now, did you know that the Ghana chair's dream was to become a man of God? Listen to him.
I wanted to be a man of God. It is.
It's too late.
Well, I'm doing God's work.
You're doing God's work now. But why did you want to be a man of God?
Apparently, in my whole life, you know, my mother always had a gift, you know, from Divine Healers Church.
Okay.
You know, she could divine and she could prophesy. Most times of my life, if you look at my life, even with the kind of musicians that I have produced in my life, the kind of music videos that I have produced in my life, they are mostly gospel.
Oh, there you go.
Kusibeko.
You heard there the Ghana chair Ni Teikuchru II, ending the news at 6 with me, Hannah Odami. You can log on to myjoyonline.com for more news, especially that on the Personality Profile with Lexus Bill. Thank you for your company. The Super Morning Show team takes over.
Do you have a game-changing and innovative business idea or project that can impact the society? This is your moment. Total Energies presents the 4th edition of the Startup of the Year Challenge. This year, we are looking for 3 winners. The best entrepreneur, also called the InnovUp winner. The best project or innovative business idea that exemplifies the principle of recycling and minimizing waste, also called the Cycle Up winner. And the best project that promotes or relates to sustainable and affordable energies, also called the Power Up winner. And that's not all. 4 additional projects in the Power Up category will be selected by an international jury. Don't wait any longer. Apply at www.startupper.totalenergies.com for a chance to win financial support, professional mentorship, and a spotlight for your project. Terms and conditions apply.
They say a butterfly flapping its wings in Accra can cause a tsunami in Bangkok. So what if your factory in Nsawam could shake up the stock market in Hong Kong? What if your business in Elmina could affect fish production in Norway? What if your refinery in Tema could affect the price of petrol in Moscow? Well, now it can because you have access. Access to the bank with the largest number of customers in Africa. Access to our global branch network.
Bonjour. Good morning.
Our robust asset base and an unparalleled digital infrastructure. So go ahead and flap your wings wherever you are, because with us, you have access to an entire world of possibilities. Access more than banking.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project, or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244 335 168, Kumasi 0505 555 666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
Hello, Auntie Araba. Hey, Bugger, how are you doing today? I want to buy Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, but I don't have enough money. So what are you going to do? Can you give me the big size? You know, as for me, I'll pay the balance later. Today, no credit. I haven't sold much this morning. If you don't have enough money for the big size, why don't you try the 120-gram pack? There's a 120-gram pack? Introducing the new Pepsodent Cavity Fighter in 120-gram pack size. More affordable and convenient. Get yours today from any supermarket near you. Every smile matters. This advert is FDA approved.
You worked hard for your money, and DSTV gives you a whole lot more for a lot less than you think. Ooh. Instead of one takeout dinner, how about treating the family to a whole month of the best entertainment with DSTV? From thrilling sports, blockbusters, captivating series, to entertaining kids shows, we have it all.
Totally awesome!
And with DSTV Stream, you can watch on the go.
I'm here!
Plus, you can choose a package to suit your pocket. There's a whole lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think with DSTV.
Hello?
Yo, bro! SG Ghana has done it again. Low interest rates on loans this year too. Yatisubium.
Charlie, I did throw inside. Let me call you back.
Call SG Ghana rather. Collect loan and buy car, my guy. Low, very low interest rates on loans this year too. It's difficult to keep good news to yourself, especially when it can transform your life and those close to you. SG Ghana went low on interest rates last year, and this year we are even lower. Yes, Yatisubium. Get the money you need to turn your dreams into a reality. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you and speak to our dedicated staff about the amazing Yatisubium loans today. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details.
Ojo, it's 3 a.m. What now?
Yatisubium. Okay, bye. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
The future is you.
Bafu Jones.
Hey. Jones. What's the connection?
I don't even know. I'm moved by the Spirit, you know.
Eish.
Your name is chosen by the powers that be, not
Jones.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
Your name of the day, your nom du jour, is always chosen by, you know, the gods at large. Anyway, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Kojo.
How is your mental health?
Hey, how's my mental health? You know, it's difficult to say. I mean,
it sounds like a heavy question.
It's a heavy question.
Yes, especially when a man is asked that question.
How is your mental health?
How's your mental health? I mean, nobody likes to admit weakness, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But as for men, we have a problem when it comes to that. We are, you know, very resistant to the idea of showing vulnerability.
We are the strong ones.
Yes, I mean it's a genetic thing. It's passed on from when we were cavemen, you know. When the idea of providing protection against wild animals is that you must look bigger and stronger than the wild animal. You must look taller than the animal that's approaching, so that it will fear you, right? So you have to kind of fake it till you make it, right? And that has been coded into our genes, that we must always appear strong. We must always appear in charge. We can't help it. That is what our genetic coding is telling us to do. So even when we are suffering, we want to act like we're okay.
And we are dealing with issues.
I don't know if ladies have realized this. Whenever you ask your man or your father for something, his answer is, I'll take care of it. Do you have any conception of what he has to do to take care of it? Like, I wonder if people realize. I mean, when I was a kid, I certainly didn't have any idea
at all
what it took for my father to just grant every single request
at all
that I brought to the house. Oh, I need books. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. I need to go on a school trip. I need to do every single one that he would say, I'll take care of it. And then it gets taken care of. How was he doing it? I never knew until I became a father. It's literally, he's literally doing the impossible. Literally, every day. But nobody asks what a toll that takes on the psyche of a man.
Yeah.
Having to deliver 10 times out of 10. Rain, hail, sleet, snow, deliver. It's not easy.
It's not easy, Kojo. A lot of men dealing with things.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were to open up to you, we'd hear things, but
we don't want to open up. We don't want to talk.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the man. You don't.
Yeah.
We don't open up. I think it's something inside of us. I don't know.
I'm hoping that today, dear, you know, men will open up and talk a little bit and just explain, so that our dear ladies and children will also understand what we need in order for, you know, to be able to cope with to have a healthy mental, you know, state.
These things are real. I mean, these are real conversations. So.
Dana Ohami.
Yo.
How you doing?
She was thinking of God.
I know. She heard her nickname, so she immediately went, yo, what's up? What's popping? What's popping, yo?
What's popping?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know you are June bonds.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a June born.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good month.
You know, this month, dear, the way the June bonds have flexed, no other month has come close.
The other day there was a June bonds.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We have a whole group.
We ain't playing
at all.
Yeah. Which day is yours, Hannah?
26th of June.
26th. That's right.
Very good day.
Yes. Yes. Mine, of course, I mean, has been announced.
11th of June.
Yes, since January we have been promoting the birthday. Yes. 11th of June. Yeah. But anyway, look, men's health. We're very concerned about it. Hannah,
they barely talk about it.
Yes. Do you ask your man about his mental health?
You can adduce sometimes.
You adduce. Yeah. You adduce his mental health state.
Because, Kojo, let me ask you, you barely talk about how you feel.
But if you ask, maybe we will. Instead of
are you okay
adducing.
if we ask?
Well, yeah.
How do you ask that
Depends
question?
on who is asking. If it's your wife, your spouse, then yes.
But then how do you ask so that it doesn't sound like...
Just say, how's your mental health?
Hey.
And I heard. And anyway, the 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. It's time now for the Joy Business Report, and that comes thanks to Omni Basic Bank at your service.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, International Monetary Fund to release new debt sustainability analysis on Ghana before end of this month after board meeting. Also coming up, National Pensions Regulatory Authority moves to scrutinize operations and investments of State Pension Trust SNIT and rules out collapse of the scheme in 12 years. Also later on our Joy Business Journal, as we mark World Environmental Month. In June, we'll delve into the effects of harmful smoke emanating from heavy-duty vehicles on major highways across the country. Details coming up. My name is Darryl Kwao. Thanks for being with us this morning. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidon on KTU Radio. The IMF is set to release a new debt sustainability analysis on Ghana after its board meeting before the end of this month. The report shows some significant progress Ghana has made to improve debt distress status and turning the economy around. The development is expected to impact positively on the Eurobond debt restructuring negotiations. Julie Kozak is Director of Communications at the IMF. She gave this update at a press conference in Washington, D.C.
With respect to the specific questions on the debt sustainability analysis, at each review, including this one that is in progress, the IMF does provide not only a full update of the economic situation and the macroeconomic projections, but also the debt sustainability analysis. So the latest DSA will be published with the staff report after the board considers the second review of the program. And of course, it's also just to reiterate that it is now important for the government to continue to make progress as it has been doing with its creditors to ultimately restore debt sustainability for the country.
Julie Kozak, the Director of Communications at the IMF, speaking at a news conference in Washington, D.C. Now, research lead at GCB Capital, Courage Buti, has welcomed moves by the Bank of Ghana to strengthen the city, but says more needs to be done to ensure its long-term sustainability. He is of the view that the central bank must focus on measures to address speculations.
Of intervention that is bringing the correction, I don't think we can sustain that for a long time. So we need ultimately not just be providing like supply to meet the demand levels. There's a certain level of frivolity in the levels of demand you are seeing. So we need to be able to separate effective demand from those that are speculating and then meet those. For instance, if Bank of Ghana, just for argument's sake, is doing $50 million every week as intervention, is this something we can sustain for the next maybe 7, 5, 6 months? I don't think so. Ultimately, it has to come back to a level that is sustainable. That is what I mean. The correction, whether it will continue or not, and where it could get to will depend on how we effectively anchor sentiment. So effectively me saying that if you can eradicate the speculative triggers, then you can get a long-term stability.
Research lead at GCB Capital, Courage Buti. Now, the National Pensions Regulatory Authority has revealed that it has taken steps to scrutinize operations and investments of the State Pension Trust SNIT. This is part of measures being implemented to ensure its sustainability. The regulator is, however, ruling out the collapse of the scheme in 12 years as projected by the International Labour Organization. John Kwenimbo is Chief Executive of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority. He spoke on PM Express Business Edition.
Investment policy that helps them to have a guideline about how they invest and review the existing investment asset classes to make sure they are economically viable, to unleash some kind of life into the scheme. The next thing has to do with how they look at the admin expenses, among others. So as for the sustainability, I would say we are home and dry.
So there's no cause for alarm for the warning that the 10 years would drag. That is your word and that's the assurance coming from you.
Of course, yes.
That we can go to sleep about the SNIT scheme the sustainability going forward?
Yes,
that
of course.
everything
Yes. We have to. We are well aware about the issues we are having to deal with, and there's a work in progress. And we'll continue to do that to make sure that the scheme is sustainable.
Chief Executive of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority, John Kwenimbo, speaking on PM Express Business Edition. You can catch a repeat this morning at 11 on the Joy News channel. The Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Jinapor, has called for a concerted effort in the fight against illicit financial flows in the mining sector. Ghana, on the average, loses $1 billion annually to illicit financial flows in the extractive sector alone, making it one of the African countries with high amount of illicit financial flows. Now, speaking at the 2024 West African Mining and Power Conference and Exhibition Program, the minister urged that relevant stakeholders should support government in the fight.
Distinguished guests, we must continue to work together to overcome the challenges that confront the industry, including the issue of illicit financial flows. While the recent report by Integrated Social Development Center, ISODIC, and the Global Financial Integrity, that our country loses millions of dollars through illicit financial flows in the gold industry is disturbing. It confirms previous reports that the extractive sector continues to be the major contributor to illicit financial flows from the African continent. As we work to drive sustainable investment opportunities, we must ensure that these investments benefit host communities who bear the immediate consequences of our operations.
That was Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Jinapor. Now, political interference and lack of education are significant obstacles hindering the full enforcement of environmental regulations aimed at managing air pollution in Ghana. As we commemorate Sustainability Day in Ghana today, we take a look at concerns of air pollution from heavy-duty vehicles plying our roads. Michael Ashali of Joy News has more in our business journal.
Emissions from industry and manufacturing contribute heavily to air pollution in Ghana, but close to half of the country's pollutants are attributable to road transport, particularly on urban roads. Former Director of Air Quality at the EPA, Emmanuel Apo, attributes this to the increased vehicle population and poor driving behavior.
Our attitude on the roads are very bad. People tend to drive anyhow. If you don't drive well, mentioning vehicular maintenance challenges also there because of funding. People buy vehicles but don't have the money to maintain them very well. You have plumes of smoke coming out of that, and also you have wear and tear from vehicles that are not maintained.
In Ghana, there are still obstacles hindering the full enforcement of environmental regulations aimed at managing air pollution.
Ghana is known to have some robust regulations and laws to combat air pollution on roads. By the way, it appears that air pollution data from EPA, so the air pollution on roads is still high, far higher than the WHO guidelines. So the question is, in spite of all these regulations, why do we have this issue?
Researchers from the Department of Biology, Environment and Occupational Health of the University of Ghana and relevant agencies gathered to identify these obstacles and how to address them. Dr. Reginald Kwanzaa is the lead researcher.
People are buying cars. There are more cars on our road than ever. Most of these cars are very old, have so many problems that can cause pollution on our road.
Participating institutions included the Office of the Attorney General, Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, Vehicle Dealers Association of Garages, and Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Ghana Police Service. Others are Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Department of Urban Roads, Environmental Protection Agency, and the Ghana Private Road Transport Union. Political interference and lack of education emerged as significant hindrances to the enforcement process.
And for example, there are other issues of when corporates are prosecuted, there are some interferences from those in power. So it becomes very difficult to implement the regulations and the laws. The social aspect, which has seen a lot of emphasis, that there's non-compliance to most of our regulations by the citizen. And one of the things that has come up is lack of education. Most people don't know about the laws, what they have to do and what they don't have to do.
Country lead of Clean Air Fund, Desmond Appiah, emphasized the importance of comprehending the factors impeding the implementation of air quality laws to fortify them.
But in all the great things that we are doing, and they will give some of the examples, the first country in West Africa to take out some of the lead in fuels, a big study on kids exposure. Even today in West Africa, it is Ghana that does a lot more monitoring of the quality of air. Despite all these things, there are massive gaps. Everybody you talk to when it comes to pollution issues talks about enforcement. And there are volumes of reports about enforcement issues. But what is it really in the Ghana setting that we have to understand?
All right, that was a business journal found by Michael Ashale as we mark World Environmental Month. My name is Darryl Carl. Thanks for being with us, everyone. Let's check the markets as we wrap up this morning. Crude oil went up marginally from yesterday's trading. It's going for $79 a barrel. Gold trading at $2,371 an ounce. Cocoa went up by more than $400. It's selling at $9,872 a ton. On the currency market, the dollar going for 15 cedis 10 pesos. The pound 19 cedis 28 pesos. The euro going for 16 cedis 42 pesos. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Back to you, Kojo.
Back to me. Charlie, you said the dollar is doing what?
15 cedis 10 pesos this morning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you drew.
Yeah.
Okay.
We keep watching. Keep seeing how things go.
That's all we can do. As for solving the problem, there we can't. Anyway, George Quay says I should ask you if you are going to make it because it's the last weekend.
I'm coming definitely this week. Last weekend there was a bit of rain and some other things, but this weekend I'm going to be there to watch Akusika, the legend of Akusika.
I hear that thing is seriously good. There's a waterfall on stage.
Wow.
A live snake.
Live snake.
Anyway.
Wow.
Can't
wait to watch.
Yes. Okay, we've got Amen by Fra. You know, the boys in the back room, they know what they like. They like this one.
energy. Amen. Hello. Hey, why? What's wrong with my brain this morning? I left 80% of it at home. Hello, Honorable.
Yes, good morning, Kojo. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you, Elton. It's good to have
So if
you.
people attack you privately, then you are actually saying it on air too.
Because it's turning out to be a prophecy. Anyway, it's good. It's good to be here this morning. We've got lots to get through. We'll start with the Drive Safe campaign.
Yes, the Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota Superior Quality. We all know what happened on the Winneba stretch, right?
Yes.
So there is an update from the security institutions, that's the Ministry, Roads and Highways, that we should all take note of, because if you are traveling that stretch this morning, the indication is that public safety announcement, the Ghana Highway Authority is acting on behalf of the Ministry of Roads and Highways, is alerting the general public and motorists that the Otreko Bridge over the River Ayensu in the Gomoa East District of the Central Region is currently overtopped. This was, of course, yesterday, due to the continuous heavy downpour and rising water levels. In the interim, motorists traveling from Accra to Cape Coast are advised to connect through Akoti Ojobi Winneba Road. Motorists from Cape Coast to Accra are also advised to use the Winneba Ojobi Akoti junction on the N1. We understand the inconvenience that has caused and assure you that our engineers and technical team will work diligently to address the situation as quickly as practicable. Now, the cooperation and patience, your cooperation and patience are greatly cherished as we work towards ensuring your safety and the restoration of normal traffic flow. I understand subsequently late in the evening, water levels receded. So now, even though part of it is collapsed, you can still see a part of the road, and that's not been washed away entirely. But you can sense the traffic.
Yeah, I can imagine the traffic on the road.
Come on.
And then also, we were told yesterday by NADMO that because they did not pour libation ahead of the concert, that's the reason.
NADMO,
yes,
said
of course.
this.
NADMO. In fact, on our midday news yesterday, the NADMO director for the area, and even confirmed to us when we had him live, he made a point in the morning that because the contractor failed to undertake some rituals, including the libation pouring, the reason why, I mean, the matter happened.
Hey.
And then at midday he said, when we asked him, so as the libation report, he said yes, it's been done, and now the flood water is beginning to recede.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's a big problem for those who have to go to Cape Coast. I have to be in Cape Coast today.
Sorry, are we ignoring the fact that what the guy is saying has nothing to do with the science of road construction and the breakdown and the difficulties that water can do to the road? Are we ignoring that? We are moving beyond that. We are dismissing it, or we are saying that.
I want to be sensitive to those who believe in traditional, religion and all of that, who might hear this and agree.
Coordinator. Of course.
Yes,
and he provided, few examples of the rituals that were not done.
Yes.
And it affected some road construction. And after it was done, they were able to. In fact, the sun is there. We can bring it to our listeners.
So the ritual caused the rain in the entirety of the country.
Let me be quick to say that maybe we are seeing the preposterousness of this because we're talking about traditional religion. But if someone had said that we need to pray for our economy, or if someone has said the reason why we are facing hardships in Ghana is because we don't pray, which is equally preposterous, we would have accepted that.
Kojo,
I'm just saying.
You are even stretching it.
I'm just saying.
We have called a NADMO coordinator.
Yes.
To tell us what happened on that stretch.
Yes.
That the bridge collapsed. And that, what they call it, the place is flooded.
Yes.
And cars can no longer use that stretch.
Yes.
First and foremost, there was rain. Rain led to the bridge collapse.
Yes, it's the gods that made it rain.
Okay, if you insist.
Well, listen, let's hear him. Okay, let's hear him explaining this situation.
We are here with the Nananum and the chief priest, and currently we are waiting for their direction so that we can go back to the scene and pour libation.
But Mr. Hackman, this is a contractor who built a bridge, blocked the riverway because he wanted to build a more modern bridge. And you're saying that that's not the cause of this flood, but lack of libation? Help me make sense of it.
Yes, for the part of the contractor, he is saying it's the road divert And Africa in our tradition belief. The Nananum are also saying it's because the libation wasn't done properly. That is why we are seeing. That is what we are seeing now.
The bridge caved in because it was built on the waterway.
No, the bridge that caved in is an old bridge. The bridges here are two. We have the main ISO bridge and that of the smaller one. So the contractor diverted the main bridge into the smaller bridge.
Are you saying that pouring libation will help fix all of this that we are seeing right now? And not a strategic approach to...
For the contractor, he is saying it is the volume of the water that has created this. And the chief priest and the nun are also saying they have to pour libation. And let me give you one clear example. At Budubrum, we are blasting some stones over there. We did it 4 times. It didn't happen. The chief priest came, poured libation, and we've done 3 times, and it's almost done.
So this is a spiritual matter, you're saying?
This is what the community is saying. This is what the chief priest is saying.
I don't know if anybody even missed the quite obvious contradiction in terms. So he said he was giving an example, right, of the influence of the traditional religion on the construction. He said so somewhere they had to blast some stones. They did it 4 times. It didn't happen. Then they came to pour libation. They've now done it 3 times, and it still hasn't happened, though. He says it's almost done. But that is his example of the power of the gods. It still hasn't happened. So now it's even 7 times that they've tried it and it still hasn't happened. They are not going to investigate whatever the technical reason is, right? Because they believe that it's all in the lap of the gods.
I mean, yes, we can talk about the religion part, but see, I hope, as you are saying, this is not an attempt to say, oh, the gods have done something, so nothing went wrong, nothing ought to be investigated. So now that we have poured the libation, did the gods bring back the bridge? Did they restore it to normal position?
They are in the process of doing
this. This is 21st century. And again, sometimes we have difficulties that people will recruit as NABON, whatever, because people believe that anybody is called anywhere, party, because that's the only way you are called to give us a brief. You say that people say they didn't pour libation.
Look, I'm saying that this is preposterous. It is also as preposterous as when we use Christianity for the same purpose. Anyway. When we mess up in the technical delivery of our jobs and we blame some higher power for our mistakes when it was within our power. Whatever the higher power is you believe in, it gave you, that power gave you the ability to do the job, and you messed it up.
You are reminding me of Uncle who was always wearing the white. Anyway, let me
quoting Old Testament strictly.
Say it right.
Okay, let's go.
Yes. Let's learn how to say it right. And it's brought to you by Kingdom Books. Our Kingdom quality and affordability are their hallmarks. There's also Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Must be done. You say either. I say either.
I just drank about half a liter of water and I feel like I'm about to burst. So let me try and work off the weight with a bit of pronunciation. Now, the word I just used was burst. B-U-R-S-T. Burst, not bust. Burst means to suddenly and violently break open from impact or internal pressure. And bust, B-U-S-T, well, that's the word for a woman's breast and chest measurements. A bust can also be a sculpture of a person's head, shoulders, and chest. So bust may have a couple of meanings, but it does not mean burst. Not if you mean to say it right.
Okay, let's get to it. News review brought to us by Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, and Access Bank. Access Bank, more than banking. Right, who's starting?
Now, the Daily Graphic has these stories on the front page. Not all multi-year contracts must come before Parliament. Majority Leader, Green Ghana today. Last Minister urges all to plant trees. Yes. Your backyard, at home. do people really buy plants and put in their homes? Like in the Republic of Ghana. You go to the mall and people go and buy plants from the mall, they come and put in their homes, like those potted plants. Do you have a lot of them?
I don't know.
So try one today. I mean, you may not be able to do a big one. You can try a very small plant because the science is sensible. Even though, I mean, the people projected this green Ghana. I do not care about what they call it, the environment that much. But for your personal safety, there's also a concern that many have been raising about people removing grasses, plants, then putting in their homes and in front of their buildings artificial
plants.
Yes. And so they remove the glass, then they'll put this thing on it. They'll put concrete on the floor, then they'll put the artificial one on it. I'm not sure what the theory is supposed to be, but at some point we have to think through it properly.
Of course.
Yes. And if you watch the stages that Winston's interview, you would see that there's a lot of goodness in having greens around you. At least you share carbon dioxide and oxygen with the plants.
Of course.
That's what they say when the last plant dies, the last man dies. Yes. Yeah. Now, you said last woman.
Human.
I heard woman. Supposedly they say the last man dies. So, yeah. No. Anyway, now the biggest story on the front page: court dismisses forcing JACPA applications. So this story says, advises AG to recuse himself. The High Court has dismissed different applications, inviting it to order 1, mistrial, 2, strikeout charges, 3, stay proceedings over a leaked audio between the Attorney General and the Attorney General and Minister of Justice and an accused person in the case in which the minority leader and a businessman are standing trial for allegedly causing a financial loss of 2.37 million euros to the state. On the application, inviting it to order an inquiry specifically into the alleged conduct of the AG as captured in the audio, the court held it had no jurisdiction to undertake an inquiry into the conduct of the Attorney General. It stated that jurisdiction in criminal proceedings must not be implied. It cannot be inferred. In addition, the court said no legal basis had been provided by the applicant. Dismissing the applications, Justice Efiasewa Sariboche, a Court of Appeal judge sitting with additional responsibility as a High Court judge, advised the AG not to be directly involved in the conduct of the case. It was the view of the court that after listening to the audio, the allegations that the AG, Godfrey Eboadami, told the businessman Richard Japa to implicate the minority leader did not come with evidence, adding that the statement was rather made by Mr. Japa, since the AG was heard saying, "I'm not asking you to help me." The judge said the suggestion by the AG to the accused person to seek excuse from the court on medical grounds were matters outside the remit of the court. Hence, the right forum will be the General Legal Counsel. Now, despite the advice by the presiding judge, the Attorney General continued to prosecute the case. And of course, we have read, if for the avoidance of that, I can just go through the applications anyway. The applications ruled on were an order of inquiry into the conduct of the AG following the allegations made by Mr. Jakpa, and to the effect that the AG had been calling on him at all hours, an order of mistrial with the aim of terminating the case, a stay of proceedings until the application was determined, and a motion asking the court to strike out charges against the businessman. The minority leader and the former Deputy Finance Minister, Dr. Forson, filed 3 of the motions, while the last one was filed by the businessman.
Right, so Daily Guide also, same story on the front page. It appears to be the same story on all the newspapers this morning. Court throws out Dr. Forson Japa application. Baumia Tao's achievement Green Ghana Day is today again. GRA SML deal minority missed the point. Who is saying this? Alexander Fenyomarkem, the majority leader. NDC suspend and Memphis Central executives over the parliamentary. Remember, the court has directed that Joanna Kujo-Jam can no longer hold herself as the NDC parliamentary candidate for a Memphis Central.
The
wife.
Oh yes, the musician's wife.
Exactly. The claim is that she forged her Ghana card and then the NDC's party card. So
hey.
Yes. In fact, that is a claim. And then a secondary court has directed that she should no longer hold herself as a parliamentary candidate for Amenfi Central on the ticket of the NDC. It remains, yes, it remains what there's forgery of Ghana card and the NDC's card. That I mean, these are the reasons the court directed that she shouldn't do that. And
I mean, I forgot it's a different matter.
Yes, the party
but forgery, dear.
So the party has taken a tough stance. They've suspended some of the party executives in the suspended members are the names are there. The constituency chairman, women organizer, deputy, and it relates to the matter that went to court.
Sorry, now I'm confused. The member of the parliamentary candidate. Yes, PC. That's how they say. Had difficulty acquiring a Ghana card.
Yeah.
So how to forge one? So this is and also party membership card.
Easy documents to acquire. I mean, what do you have to do to get a party card?
And could you answer?
Apart from pay your dues.
I mean, we can dismiss the fact that many had claimed she has a lot of money, but you were able to contest all the resources required for you to contest and win an election.
But you couldn't apply for a party card.
Yeah. So I mean, it's unclear. The matter is before the court, but the foundation upon which her candidature is in question is that she forged a Ghana card and the party card.
Look, my driver went for a Ghana card not so long ago. He queued for a couple of hours and he got it. She's saying that she couldn't get a Ghana card legally. She's not a Ghanaian or what?
These are matters that I'm sure that in the fullness of time they will come out. There's also another very interesting story. Yesterday, because of that 247 matter, we missed or not a lot of attention was paid to this. So now the train wreck. Remember the train that came in and then somebody exactly yes, it will cost us $2.18 million to restore it to its original state. Yes, and this is after.
I have a question.
Hopefully, since they say we are not paying a peswa for it.
That was my question. Yes. If we are not paying a peswa, where from this amount?
Oh no, maybe
so
the people
this
is of the damage.
An examination of the damage caused to the new Temampakadan diesel multi-unit train, and the value is 2.1 million. It's contained in the new fact sheet filed in court of 4 persons dragged before it for their involvement in the accident involving the train. And so yes. So that's the point. So four individuals are standing trial for their involvement in the accident. But again, the examination puts the value in terms of repair at $2.1 million. Who is going to pay for it? Because the ministry says that they are yet to be officially handed over. Yeah. So it is still in the hands of the manufacturer.
I heard the minister say that the manufacturer is still responsible for it. So as for this damage, they will be taking care of it. But in all fairness, I don't think that. Well, I was going to say we should not add a peso of our money to this.
So I want to know. So this figure was shared by who? The manufacturer?
An examiner.
An examiner.
Yes, an examiner, according to the report.
The examiner was asked to value the damage for who?
For us to prosecute the case. We are showing damage. That their conduct led to some damage. We want to show the gravity of the damage. So we have to show proof that this is the amount that we will pay or ought to be paid to fix them damage that they've done to us.
Even though we are not
going to pay, yes. So we need to show that if it's 1 cedi, why are we wasting the state's time pursuing 1 cedi damage? When really, I hope you get the point. So you have to show that some.
But either way, the cost to the state is 0 cedis.
Yes.
No matter what you value. The cost of that accident to the state is 0. What damage are you able? Damage are you proving? You bring a valuer to value the cost of the manufacturer repairing his thing. That cost will never be passed on to the state. So what damage has this person caused to the state?
So the damage is that the train maybe should be working by now. Because of the accident, the train is not working.
Then that's what these are valued.
No, the value.
No, but it's part
the
of
repair.
You can't just go and say that. Oh, we will not pay. So
exactly.
No. As for this one,
no, but I don't understand. But could you answer? You are detailing the damage that's been done to a train. You are saying that we should not add the cost to it.
No, add it because it's not our cost.
Anyway, let me bring you one more that you should be interested in. Yes, the Cali standard says voter transfer replacement excise and electoral commission's directive. You should read that editorial. It's a very powerful one. And Okay, yes, because some of us like Dr. Sibu Okwaku, we don't always agree with him. Yeah. But it's one of the people that will take his time to explain to you why this is happening the way, and we hardly get people like that.
And always available to respond to issues in the public domain.
On Wednesday, Elton took him away from me. On Thursday, I had planned to actually have him in studio. Then they changed his portfolio to some training or whatever title they are giving him now. So now he's unavailable for the conversation. I felt very bad about it. I believe that if the man is leading the Electoral Commission's communication, it helps a lot. A lot. He has pedigree, he has competence in the area, he understands it.
And he's good at explaining.
Yes.
So now he's the director of training.
Maybe that's where they want to harness his explaining skills.
Yesterday we got information that has also been changed, but we are verifying.
Oh, they have moved from director of training in a day to what?
We'll check. We have checked.
He has finished training them. Director.
I mean, we know you are independent commission, but we're just wondering if you will keep him to election.
And this is even one change that the NDC find it difficult.
Oh, they don't understand.
They don't know why.
So there appears to be unanimity in this republic.
The thing about EC's decisions is that you don't have to understand it. No. They saw it, they liked it, they picked it. It made them happy. Let's do the online review. It's brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest. Somebody's going to text me right now for my stated misbehavior. Goil Good Energy, Goil NRI India, and G&G Technical Services celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana.
Now, life's unpredictability shouldn't cast doubt on your future. Gain peace of mind by securing your future with Zenith Bank's bank assurance plans. Whether it's an educational plan to safeguard your child's academic future, a life plan to give you and your loved ones financial support in the event of critical illness, permanent disability and death, or a farewell plan to cover funeral expenses, Zenith Bank's bank assurance plans, underwritten by Prudential Life Insurance, provides absolute peace of mind. Secure your future and that of your family with Zenith Bank Assurance today. Sign up at any Zenith Bank branch nationwide or visit zenithbank.com.gh for more information. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Right now, Good Energy has hit the road with exciting choices to energize your vehicle. It's giving you more options to take you further. Watch the space for your choice. Goil NHIA. All right, NPRA vows swift action on ILO report concerns over SNIT. And there's a story about the AG Jackpot tape by joyonline.com. There's no basis to allow inquiry into Godfrey Dame's conduct, and that's the judge's ruling on that particular filing. And on the same case, there's no justification for AG to recuse himself, according to Kweku Pencil. Very interesting article there. Go read it and understand why. On citynewsroom.com, Ato Forson's lawyers likely to appeal ruling on mistrial application. That's a Maliba. Mistrial is very tricky in Ghana, actually, according to the way we've written our laws. And Japan's birth just fell to a new record low. It's a big problem in Japan. Yes, Tokyo hopes a dating app can turn that around. All right, then it's time now for the BBC News, brought to us by Fidelity Bank, Believe With Us, and Old Mutual. 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
Of its maker. But what will happen now as competitors are queuing up for a piece of the incredibly lucrative action?
Next, it's Hard Talk. This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Coming up after the news from the BBC World Service, it's Hard Talk with me, Stephen Sackett. One of the key drivers of human thought and behaviour throughout history has been knowledge of our own mortality. From childhood, each of us knows we will die. Religion, philosophy and science all wrestle with that fact and have, in different ways, embraced the quest for immortality. My guest today, Stephen Cave, is at the centre of a growing debate about the merits of extending human longevity.
Because I'm skeptical about the possibility of immortality, skeptical about the desirability of immortality, people tend to frame my work as saying that, 70 or 80 years is enough. Now, I hope that when I'm 70 or 80, I will want to continue to live on. I hope that everyone will feel like that about their lives. So I think the kind of research that's happening now that could help people to live a few decades longer is very welcome.
That's Stephen Cave on Hard Talk after the news.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. President Zelensky of Ukraine is being welcomed as a guest of honour in France today, following his visit to the D-Day anniversary commemorations in Normandy. He's due to address the French National Assembly in Paris. From Paris, here's Andrew Harding.
President Emmanuel Macron has become Ukraine's loudest cheerleader, refusing to rule out sending French troops and warning Europe that it needs to do far more to contain Russian aggression. President Volodymyr Zelensky's appearance here in Paris on the eve of European parliamentary elections looks like something of a personal thank you note. President Macron's political opponents certainly believe the Ukrainian visit has been timed to bolster the French leader and his struggling centrist party. Polls suggest far-right parties here and across Europe will do extremely well in this weekend's elections.
Russia and China have announced a plan to develop the Northern Sea route through the Russian Arctic as a potential shorter alternative to traditional routes through the Suez Canal or around Africa. Moscow's state agency, Rosatom, has signed a memorandum with a Chinese shipping company at the annual Economic Forum in St. Petersburg. Donald Trump has made his first campaign appearance since his New York hush money trial, apparently uncowed by his unprecedented conviction. Addressing supporters in the key swing state of Arizona, Mr. Trump railed against the judge and repeated his attacks against President Biden on immigration. Emma Vardy was at the venue.
There were several thousand people queuing outside this building in extreme temperatures, and in fact over 1,000 people didn't get in. Some people were taken to hospital by emergency services. But for the people who did make it inside this event, the energy is very high, the volume is very high. They're clearly also relishing the opportunity to show what they think of Trump's recent criminal conviction. There are people here wearing his police mugshot on T-shirts, holding his mugshot on placards saying never surrender. Of course, Arizona being particularly seen as a must-win state for those who want to get the keys back to the White House.
Union members among workers at Samsung in South Korea are out on strike, the first ever at the giant technology company. Here's our Asia business correspondent, Nick Marsh.
The main union wants bigger pay rises, it wants bonuses to be paid, it wants an extra day of annual leave. They haven't been able to come to an agreement with the bosses, so they have told their members, 28,000 of them, to not quite go on strike, but actually to take a day of paid leave. Today is a Friday after a national holiday, so it's a day when a lot of people would take leave anyway, but the idea is disrupt operations as much as they can while not fully going on strike.
Nick Marsh reporting. World News from the BBC. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been invited to address a joint session of the US Congress in Washington. It's the initiative of Republican leaders and scheduled to take place on July the 24th. Many Democratic Congress members have indicated they would boycott such an event. Netflix says it intends to vigorously defend itself against a defamation lawsuit filed by a woman claiming to be the inspiration for the delusional and abusive stalker character in its hit series Baby Reindeer. The lawsuit says the show's claim is a true story is the biggest lie in television history. Will Vernon reports.
The series portrays a violent stalker called Martha, who's eventually jailed for harassing the film's protagonist. But Fiona Harvey, who's widely believed to be the inspiration behind Martha, denies stalking. She's filed a lawsuit in California, accusing Netflix of telling brutal lies about her to 50 million people worldwide. Her lawyer, Richard Roth, told the BBC he has incontrovertible documentary evidence that his client was never convicted of a crime in the UK.
People in Ireland and the Czech Republic are voting for members of the European Parliament on the second of a four-day election process. In Ireland, immigration is a major concern after record numbers of asylum seekers arrived in the country this year. Turnout at the last EU election in the Czech Republic was under 30%. Exit polls from the Netherlands, which voted on Thursday, put a Green Left alliance in the lead. The Australian astronomer and television presenter Greg Quick has died at the age of 62. Popularly known as Space Gandalf for his distinctive white beard, he rose to prominence on Australian TV and BBC stargazing programmes, often appearing alongside the British physicist Professor Brian Cox. He was also a renowned tour guide running astro tours from his outback home of Broome. BBC News.
Welcome.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Say donut, 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 donut. Hey, donut, 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 donut. Donut, donut. Then come cut up donut, donut, donut. Malaria syrup donut. Everybody follow not sa malaria. A 3D till no not now. Oh, one toe. Malaria chill. Oh, ho, po, po. What do you do? I want you. No, no, not. A tobacco. Num lonat, a damien no, num lonat, a damien sa, num lonat, no, lonat, scatter malaria. Lonat, it is scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenshishemu who se malaria wa umujim ansana wanum lonat. Na namien search na malaria no daso wa ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
What name brightens the streets, homes, and businesses of Ghana? What company has been providing world-class backup power to Ghanaians for 30 years?
G&J Technical Services.
Final answer?
Yes, G&J, final answer.
Correct.
G&J is celebrating 30 years of providing backup power in Ghana. As the largest supplier of world-class generators in the country, we have been the backbone of Ghana's alternative power industry by delivering the best sales, maintenance, and after-sales solutions the nation has ever seen. We've done it for 30 years, and we promise that the future will be even brighter. Reach us in Accra on 030-268-9178 or 9179 and 020-222-2204 all the way to 2220. And in Kumasi on 020-222-236 or 020-222-2220.
I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms. So invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302-680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Hello everyone.
The Green Ghana Day has become an exciting moment in our nation's national calendar, and it is here with us again. This Friday, June 7th, the Green Ghana Day, President Akufo-Addo will lead us all, citizens and residents of Ghana, to plant 10 million trees across the country. This initiative, as you are well aware, is intended to enhance national awareness of the necessity for collective action towards restoration of degraded landscapes, restore our forest cover, inculcate the values of planting and nurturing trees in all of us, particularly the youth, and thereby contribute to the noble global effort at halting climate change. Consequently, on behalf of President Akufo-Addo, I respectfully appeal to you, Ghanaians and residents of Ghana, to join hands on Friday, 7th June, the Green Ghana Day, to go planting and make our country greener for tomorrow. Green Ghana, let's go planting.
This election, ask your favorite politicians about their plans for tackling climate change and improving access to water, sanitation, and hygiene. Let this define who you vote for. At WaterAid, we believe in the future where our leaders prioritize climate change, water, sanitation, and hygiene. Your vote can make this possible.
Enimwa pop quiz. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you give me 3 words that start with omni?
Oh, that's easy. Omnibus, omnipotent,
Omniwana.
omnibus. The bank with a really nice signboard.
Hey, Radzi, you mean omnibisic. OMNIBSIC. Omnibisic. Let me hear you say it.
Omnibisic.
Perfect.
Is that an abbreviation?
Not entirely. And it's not just a bank with nice signboards either. Omnibisic Bank is Ghana's fastest growing bank with innovative banking products and headquarters in Atlantic Tower at Airport City, Accra, as well as 40 branches across the country. Omnibisic Bank has the final word on excellent customer service delivery in Ghana.
Plus, they have the coolest signboard.
Yes, they do. And the coolest name, Omnibisic.
At your service.
Hello everyone. The Green Ghana Day has become an exciting moment in our nation's national calendar, and it is here with us again. This Friday, June 7th, the Green Ghana Day, President Akufo-Addo will lead us all, citizens and residents of Ghana, to plant 10 million trees across the country. This initiative, as you are well aware, is intended to enhance national awareness of the necessity for collective action towards restoration of degraded landscapes, restore our forest cover, inculcate the values of planting and nurturing trees in all of us, particularly the youth, and thereby contribute to the noble global effort at halting climate change. Consequently, on behalf of President Akufo-Addo, I respectfully appeal to you, Ghanaians and residents of Ghana, to join hands on Friday, 7th June, the Green Ghana Day, to go planting and make our country greener for tomorrow. Green Ghana, let's go planting.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7.
study, the number one threat to men's mental health is money issues. Number two is women.
A psychologist in the UK sent me this.
Yes.
77% of men polled in a survey, recent one, 1,000 men in the UK, have suffered with symptoms of common mental health conditions such as anxiety, stress, or depression. That's 77% of the men polled.
Wow.
Now, 40% of them have never spoken to anyone about their mental health. 29% of those who say they are too embarrassed to speak about it, while 20% say there is a negative stigma on the issue.
Yeah.
Indeed, you mentioned it too. The biggest cause of mental health in men's lives. In fact, this starts with, first and foremost with work, second, finances, and the third one, as is the opposite gender, no?
Women.
Yeah. There's a fourth one though, also their health.
Yes.
Yes, now becomes a very problem.
So listen, let's talk about it today. Men, why don't you like to talk about your mental health issues? If you could, who would you talk to? When you are stressed, who would you talk to? Right? When you're feeling depressed, who would you talk to? When you're unhappy, who would you talk to? And women, do you even know when your man is stressed? Do you know? And what do you do about it? How do you distress your man? How do you help be the solution to his mental health issues?
And not reminding him that he's the cause of all his woes.
And the cause of his own problems.
Yes. I told you so. I told you that you should not go to work very early. You know, if you are listening to me, if you are not made yourself all and be all.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Anyway.
men's health. We don't like to talk about it. That's true. We really don't. But today we have to. Okay.
Yeah.
Men's Mental Health Month is the month of June. Stay with us. Lots coming up on the Super Morning Show.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy.
Now, a poorly maintained car engine we know can age faster. Yes, of course. And there's also what you should know about it. This is because there's a specially formulated quartz engine oil with age resistance technology that can fix the problem. It is a breakthrough innovation that ensures optimal performance for your engine and improves protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressure. Choosing quartz from Total Energies is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
Now it's time to explore the dynamic world of Ghanaian small businesses with the Fidelity Bank Entrepreneur Initiative, FYEI, powered by Fidelity Bank. Join them in supporting Building Young Entrepreneurs at the Orange Market, an event showcasing locally made products and services. It's a delightful day out for the whole family. Mark your calendars for Saturday, the 16th of June 2024, from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Fidelity Bank Ghana, Tesano, adjacent Peace FM. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. See you there.
Now, this is to you, all parents and kids out there. Get ready for the grand opening of the Kidsville newest branch at Spintex near Noble House on June 15, 2024. At Kidsville, where every kid's dream blossoms. It is your one-stop shop for your children's fashion, toys, balloons, educational games, and party supplies. Yes. We did the Samuel Adame party on Tuesday too. We have another one coming out. As for June, we will do party. And the party will be sad. We'll be tired of the party. Anyway, so join us for a fun-filled day with a 15% special discount on all purchases for everyone who graces the occasion. That's not all. Some of your favorite celebrities will be there, like Ojo Jansen. Don't miss out on the excitement. For more inquiries, contact us at 0274 066 666. Remember, it's Kidsville, where every kid's dream blossoms.
Hey, Rhoda Miller. Rhoda. Yes. Is it autumn?
What?
She's wearing some jackets.
Yeah,
like that.
I like with African print and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's autumn time in Rhoda's life.
She read the weather right. It was supposed to be giving some showers early morning, right?
Well, life can be unpredictable, and when health issues arise, it's reassuring to have the right support in place. For this reason, Equity Health Insurance has introduced the ABS policy. Now, with Equity Health Insurance's ABS policy, you can enjoy the peace of mind you deserve. For as little as 15 Ghana cedis a month, you stand to benefit up to 500 Ghana cedis anytime you're admitted to the hospital. Equity ABS is designed to provide you with some financial support during your hospital stay, ensuring you can focus on your recovery rather than worry about mounting bills. So why wait? Secure your future with Equity Health Insurance's ABS today. Call them on 0202 693 237 to sign up. Equity Health Insurance. #here for you.
Now, G&G, your reliable alternative backup power solutions provider, is 30 years old. Hooray! We wish to thank all our cherished customers and partners for this important journey that you've been with us on. As we embrace the future with brighter hopes, we look forward to providing you with the best backup power services to your homes, offices, churches, and more. We are still the largest backup power supplier in the country, and with our 24-hour service delivery, we are poised to give you the very best, the absolute best in backup power and after-sales service. Locate G&J in Accra off the Mortuary Road to Kolebu. Call G&J on 0302 689 178 or 0302 689 179. If you are in Kumasi, call this number right now, 020-2222-236 or 020-2222-20.
Right, to the businessman, the trader, the parent sending money to loved ones and business partners, thanks to the Access Bank and PAPS partnership, you can now send money across borders hassle-free to pay for goods and services, make business transactions, cover school fees across Africa without worrying about foreign exchange losses or delays. You can benefit from instant payments across Nigeria, Liberia, Gambia, Guinea and Sierra Leone with zero foreign exchange hassle. It will now be received in any other currency by the recipient. For more information, go to ghana.accessbankplc.com or call 0800 004400. That's toll free. For all your cross-border payments, visit any of their branches and PAPS it with Access Bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, Toyota users, get ready for a revolution. If you want a Toyota engine to function optimally, then there's only one choice: the Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. The Toyota Genuine Motor Oil has been rigorously tested and proven to be the very best oil for your Toyota engine. Specially crafted to keep your engine running smoothly and efficiently. The Toyota Genuine Motor Oil is available at all Toyota Ghana branches across the country. Nothing, absolutely nothing, makes your engine happier than Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. For bulk purchases or distribution, contact Toyota Ghana on 0302 429 801. And Toyota Ghana Limited is proud to be associated with the Joy FM Joy News Drive Safe Safety Tips here on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality.
Are you applying to be a ringside announcer?
Yes. I have been interning with Nathaniel Atto.
Best person to learn from. All right, delivering simplified digital financial services coupled with 24/7 world-class customer service. Express Pay focuses on living life effortlessly. You can transfer money from your bank or mobile money account to any bank or mobile money account and pay for a myriad of services like DSTV, ECG, water bills, Zoomline, and so forth. Oh, and of course, you can load all your bank cards and mobile money accounts on ExpressPay to give you multiple access when sending money. Plus, ExpressPay have dropped their prices for all Visa card transactions from 9 select banks. You pay nothing more than 10 Ghana cedis when you transfer any amount to a mobile money or bank account using your Visa card. From Stanbic Bank, EcoBank, StanChart, Absa Bank, FNB, Fidelity Bank, Cal Bank, First Atlantic, and GT Bank. Life is just simple with Express Pay. Download Express Pay in the Play Store and App Store now. Express Pay, payments simplified.
Now, every time we eat, food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath. Brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter gives you the protection that your teeth deserves and they need immediately, leaving you with 10 times stronger teeth. Pepsodent Cavity Fighter is fortified with pro-fluoride and micro-calcium ingredients, sealing the tiny and invisible holes in your teeth. This prevents cavities, keeps your teeth strong and mouth healthy. Pepsodent Cavity comes in the 175 gram, the big one, family pack. Now, there's also the 120 gram Ejakwa pack. There are also 65 gram and also the 12 gram sachets, so you can also get what you want and what you can afford. Don't just use toothpaste that brush your teeth. Use Pepsodent that protects your teeth. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you sleep at night. Pepsodent has been educating Ghanaians on how to brush their teeth for 25 good years, and Pepsodent is recommended by the Ghana Dental Association. This is why they are giving you the opportunity to have an opportunity to talk to a dentist for free. Free! Call this toll-free number 0800 161 000. You can get Pepsodent at any shop near you. Pepsodent, every smile matters.
Okay. Well, Kingdom Books and Stationery wants you to go check out kingdomstoreonline.com and pick up the best quality office essentials, equipment, furniture, and of course stationery. You can pay via Momo. The prices are affordable and they'll deliver to your home or office in very good time. If you're in Accra or Tema, you get free delivery and terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. All right, sports coming up, birthdays coming up, all of it on the Super Morning Show. Use the hashtag JoySMS if you want to talk to us, okay?
Heart is. Then let's go home. Shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is. Where the passion is. Where the laughter is. And sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions.
And send tweets.
Where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
This is what it has come to, the moment that defines a season. It's the finale, and I want it all. I want all the gold and the drama. I want Pep and Klopp racing for the top. I want the biggest stars shining on Champions League nights. I want the fairy tale stories and the glory. I want the passion of Serie A. I want the flair of La Liga. I want the Premier League. I want the football finals. I want it all. Reconnect to catch every match live on DSTV.
Hello, cherished parents. Do you seek quality international education for your child at the most affordable cost in Ghana?
Then look no further. International School of Accra is the best institution for your child now.
ISA provides fabulous educational opportunities for your child using the Cambridge and the IB diploma curricula. We also provide tuition for SAT exams and place students in their university of choice anywhere in the world.
Our experienced IB trained teachers will transform your child into an academic champion, morally upright, and a professionally skilled individual.
Plus, our fees for the IB diploma program is the most affordable in Ghana. Locate ISA at Roman Ridge, Accra, inside the Jack and Jill School.
Or call 0242 586 062 or 0262 90 7880 or visit our website www.isaghana.com.
International School of Accra, inspiring excellence, building character.
All right, the birthdays will come later, we promise. Brought to you by
MTN, everywhere you go.
And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
But you know, it's time for the Joy Sports Center, brought to you by
MTN,
everywhere you go. And Standard Chartered Bank,
here for good.
Not forgetting DSTV.
It's your moment. So, folks, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. I mean, picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and CD-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more with Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans. You can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very, very low rates. That's right. We're not just offering you loans. We are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of these numbers: 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790 or 0244-674-154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
All right, say goodbye to memorizing 1,001 short codes. Experience a complete one-click access to all MTN services with the My MTN app. You can now check your airtime, data, and Momo balance, buy bundles with airtime, or from your Momo wallet. You can monitor your data usage and calls made across your MTN Momo account, and so much more. All with the My MTN app. Download the My MTN app from the App Store or the Google Play Store today and experience a super convenient way to do the things you love on your favorite network, MTN. So, what are we doing today, Mreda?
Well, we're looking back on that brilliant performance from the Black Stars of Ghana last night in Mali as they got back into contention for a place in the World Cup 2026. It's not the only thing that we've got for you. Quite a bit, actually, today. Coming up.
There was no one anywhere near, but they're both in one height. The pitch here again. Brother shrugs his shoulders when he realises there was no one anywhere near, but they're both in one height. The pitch here again by Ghana. Are they alive to the danger here? Brilliant tackle. Oh, it's saved on the line. And the shot comes in, and that's the winner, surely. Ghana.
The Black Stars of Ghana are back in contention for a place at the next World Cup after last night's 2-1 win over Mali. Later this weekend, Hearts of Oak and Great Olympics, they get ready for the most important derby of the modern era this Sunday. We'll tell you all about that and more in a bit. But first, Jordan Ayew was the hero of the evening for the Black Stars as his goal in additional time saw Ghana produce an impressive comeback to hold maximum points away from home against Mali in Bamako. Kamori Doumbie's first half strike looked to have given Mali the win, but Ernest Nuama restored parity before Jordan Ayew's late goal, which was his fifth in the last 6 matches, saw the Black Stars secure a vital win on the road. Here is Stars coach Otodo speaking at full time.
We had some good crosses, some good chances, which we went in and then we scored. And then also after Mali matchup changes, we had some difficulties. We brought some freshmen. And so we also, I think, made 2 changes, and this is very important for the team to understand. that this is a team. Not only the first 11 decides the game, also those who come from the bench, and Fatau did a good job in pressing, winning the ball. Jordan was there and scored, and at the end was a little bit lucky maybe to score, but I think in all well deserved, and we played good under these circumstances. 42 degrees, very hot for us. I think we did well, and to finish this game here as a winner.
Black Stars coach Otuado is speaking after last night's win over Mali. Well, this is what the results means for Group I. Comoros are still on top with 6 points, but they're in action later today. They take on Madagascar. Ghana in second place, also with 6 points. Mali, they're in third place with 4 points. Central African Republic are in fourth place with 4 points. Madagascar in fifth place with 3 points. And Chad, they have got no points from 3 matches played. Well, there were other games on the continent as far as the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers are concerned. Here's Joy Sports' Daniel Cranton with a wrap of what happened.
A late equalizer by the dangerous Fiston Mayele salvaged a point for the Leopards against the former African champion Senegal away from home. Ismail Assar had given Senegal what looked to be the winner, but a good fight by DR Congo saw them make an impressive comeback to escape with a point. Guinea put their FIFA World Cup ambitions back on track in style with a vital 2-1 away win at the Nelson Mandela Stadium in Algiers against Algeria. Goals for Motaye Silla and Agibo Kamara were enough for the Guineans to stun the former African champions in their own backyard. Benin held on to an important 1-0 win over Rwanda in a result that blew Group C wide open. The result sees Benin tied on points with Rwanda, who still occupy first position ahead of the big clash between Nigeria and South Africa on Friday. In Egypt, the Pharaohs got off to a flying start in Cairo thanks to an early brace by Mohamed Trezeguet in the opening 10 minutes. Lassina Traore got the consolation goal for the Stallions, which was not enough as the Egyptians held on for the win that saw them secure their third win in as many matches and continue occupying the driver's seat in Group A.
Daniel Cranton with that brilliant report of what happened across the continent as far as the World Cup qualifiers are concerned. Later tomorrow, we've got the Ghana Premier League action continuing. Accra Lions, they are at home to Dreams FC in Tamale. Kumasi Asante Kotoko make the trip to take on Real Tamale United. Kotoko lost their last match at home to Great Olympics by a 1-0. Coach Prosper Nateogum says they've got the quality and need to be a bit more ruthless in front of goal.
I think we need to work harder than we have worked, and especially in terms of the final phase of the game where we have to score. I think we need to be more confident in front of goal. Once we are able to create, it means we can score. So once we are creating the chances, I think it's okay. But then we need to be sure that we put the ball at the back of the net. And once we are able to do that in our 2 games left, I'm sure we'll be okay.
Prosper Nateogum is Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach. In other matches happening this weekend and on Sunday, Ediana Stars are at home to Instructorman United. Baby Any Gold Stars will play Mediama Sporting Club. Bofokotano at home to break home Chelsea. Pando Hearts of Lions face Legon Cities at home, needing a win to boost their chances of Premier League survival. Karela United are in a similar sticky wicket. They are at home to Samatex 96, who were crowned Premier League champions last weekend. Nations FC are playing Bechem United at home. And in the most important game of the weekend, Accra Hearts of Oak are at home to Accra Great Olympics. Hearts of Oak need to avoid a defeat in this match at all costs if they are to stay above Great Olympics, who are also battling relegation. Here's Olympics coach Henry Orlando Wellington.
We are not relying so much on building up from the back. You see, we are not, because we have players who can run, we have players with a lot of strength. So we play to our strength. There's a way for us to, get out from the relegation zone. That is what we are fighting for. That's why I'm very, very happy that we collected this point.
Orlando Wellington, we'll see what happens on Sunday when Olympics take on Accra Hearts of Oak in that all-important game in the Ghana Premier League. Now, also, in a rather solemn note this weekend, Ghanaians will be mourning at the State House on Saturday as they bid final respects to former Black Stars captain Emmanuel Awulekwe Senior. I beg your pardon. He captained Ghana to the AFCON title in 1978, and he'll be laid to rest this Saturday in Accra. During his playing days, he also played for Accra Great Olympics and was integral to the club's successes in the 1950s. 70s. Let's move the conversation on and talk about tennis because Yasmin Paolini is struggling to believe she's into her first Grand Slam final. Paolini, who had never previously been past the fourth round in a major tournament, continued her run at the French Open by beating Mira Andreeva 6-3, 6-1 in yesterday's semi-finals. She's 28 but unseeded, and she beat the 17-year-old Mira 6-3, 6-1 in the second semi-final on Thursday. Here she is speaking after the match.
I'm, really happy, really happy, and yeah, it's a great feeling to be in a Grand Slam final. I don't know, seems something impossible, but it's true. So I'm really happy to be in this position. I think I'm really easy person. I like to smile, to enjoy. Nothing special, normal person. That's myself. Nothing special.
You see, an Italian, but a typical Ghanaian humility, even in the face of greatness. Ghanaian because her mother, Jacqueline Gardner, is a Ghanaian of Polish descent, and her grandfather was from Ghana. Grandmother, Polish, living in Lodz. So this one we claim her. Yasmin Paolina, thank you very much and congratulations to you. Wish you the best of luck in the final. We're going to end with some NBA news because Jaylen Brown starred as the Boston Celtics put on a dominant display to beat the Dallas Mavericks 107-89 in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The 27-year-old top scored with 22 points, while 5 of his teammates also recorded double figures for the Celtics, who are aiming to win a record 18th title. Here's the Celtics' Jason Tatum, who stressed the need to stay grounded in his post-match comments.
I'm, really happy, really happy, and yeah, it's a great feeling to be in a Grand Slam final. I don't know, seems something impossible, but it's true. So I'm really happy to be in this position.
Sincere apologies for that. We'll bring you that insight in our subsequent bulletins. But that's all from the Joy Sports Center this morning. Do join us later today on Game Plan from 1:15 p.m. as we look back on that brilliant performance from the Black Stars of Ghana. Kojo, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I was excited. I heard a cheer go up in my area, and I was like, yes.
The lads have done it.
Yeah, thank God for that,
yeah.
right?
Monday, so we're going to Kumasi to hopefully get part 2. And this time around, a more impressive win over the Central African Republic.
Charlie, we can do it. Yes, we're back to winning ways, hopefully. Charlie, how's your mental health?
It is as it ought to be. At least I'm coping. I don't feel any unnecessary stresses. I'm not making any decisions that I would not make ordinarily. The coordination, coherence, and everything is in place. And when I look back on the choices that I make, I think those are choices I would make again. So,
thank God.
At least.
But who do you talk to? Like, when you're stressed, who do you talk to? Who helps you with your mental health?
The first one is Fencho Tayo. Yeah, he's pretty special to me, and often when he gives counsel, it ends up well. So he's someone whose counsel I trust, and also because he knows me and understands me, he's someone that I'm happy to always confide in.
I'm so happy for you that you have someone like that to talk to. Would it surprise you to discover that you are in the minority? Because most men have nobody to talk to.
I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised because as men we are wired. Society even expects us. The social construct is for us to take it all in and not let things out and not show a sign of weakness. To admit to things not going well, to admit to mistakes is to be unmanly, or is almost unmanly of us. I would not be surprised at all.
So apparently the number one cause of stress for men is money, money, work.
Obviously.
Sort of number two is women. Which one is yours?
Now that you've mentioned it, I'm surprised women are not number one.
Well,
because Kojo, when you think of it, all the money we make, where would it take go?
Indeed.
It's either your mother or the baby girls.
Precisely. So the baby girls need to help us out too, because Charlie, at this point, if we break down, Charlie,
The money won't come.
It affects us
Everything.
all. It affects us all. We are the last line of defense. So today we're talking about it. And I mean, I'm so glad that you have an example of a support system that works for men, so that we can model that, and other men can look at this and see that, okay, look, you're not out of options entirely. You're not alone. You're not expected to deal with it all by yourself. You can talk to someone. Yeah, Charlie, nice one. Okay, well, we would have brought you the Joy Business Minute at this point. Thanks to Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG, we stand with you. And Anointed Electricals, the generator experts. But I think we're taking a break with the Business Minute. We'll bring it back to you from Monday. Anointed Electrical Engineering Services Limited is a big name in sale of ultra-silent generators, from the 5 kVA to the 2,500 kVA. And of course, they undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generators. They also stock genuine spare parts of all kinds for various generators, and they do generator rental. In East Legon, you can find them on the Lagos Avenue, just opposite Tom Reek Hotel in Tema. On Tema General Hospital Road, Community 9, just after the overhead. And they are in Odoko, that's their head office, number 77 Anointed House, just off the Odoko Malam Road. And they have branches across the country. Anointed is the generator expert. You can call them on the hotline 0243 480334. All right, who do you talk to when you're stressed, men? And women, do you know when your man is stressed? What do you do to help him cope? Do you think you are a contributing factor to your man's stress? Do you think some of it is down to you or not? Because according to a study, you are the number 2 reason after money. And the money, Krampon, is because of you that they are looking for the money. Do you agree with this? Are you able to tell when your man is stressed? Are you able to help him cope? Why do you think your man doesn't want to tell you when he's stressed? Why? What is it about you that makes him not want to tell you when he's stressed? Let's talk about it. The Joy Business Minute makes a late appearance. Here it is. Oh, it's disappeared. Forgive us. We have a bit of a technical issue there. We will bring you the Joy Business Minute. For some reason, it's refusing to cooperate with us this morning. System issues, forgive us. But in the meantime, use the hashtag JoySMS on our big conversation today about men's mental health. Who do you talk to when you're stressed, men and women? Do you know when your man is undergoing stress? Use the hashtag JoySMS when you talk to us about that. Joy Business Minute now.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Waikari Capital together towards tomorrow. The IMF is set to release new debt sustainability analysis on Ghana after its board meeting before the end of this month. The report shows some significant progress Ghana has made to improve its debt distress status and turning the economy around. The National Pensions Regulatory Authority has revealed that it has taken steps to scrutinize operations and investments of the State Pension Trust (SNIT). The Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Jinapor, has called for a concerted effort in the fight against illicit financial flows in the mining sector. And a Scottish woman who allegedly inspired the character Martha in the hit Netflix drama Baby Reindeer is suing the streamer for defamation, negligence, and privacy violations. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Waikari Capital together towards tomorrow.
All right, well, don't forget our big stories today is all about men's mental health, and we certainly want to hear you on that. In the meantime, use the hashtag JoySMS to tell us your views on it. Men, who do you talk to when you are stressed? Who do you turn to? And women, do you know when your man is stressed? Can you tell when your man is stressed? What are the symptoms? How do you know? How do you know when your man is going through mental health issues? And what do you do to help him? Social media messages on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Rapinol. When the pain is too much to bear, grab Rapinol from Danex Ayrton Starwin PLC. Rapinol is the rapid pain reliever. And EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. Not forgetting Malatu from Ernest Chemist. Malatu, power over malaria.
Now, this is the year to stop singing and talking about chopping and enjoying life and just do it. EcoBank has over 1 million cedis worth of cash and prizes in the EcoBank Million Gang promo, which certainly should bring you some good news because for you and your over 7,000 other people in your family and every other person in the country, you'd all be enjoying. Winners will be rewarded bi-weekly. It can be one of them by winning up to 10,000 cedis in the EcoBank Million Gang promo. There will also be 3 monthly draws, and all you have to do is to deposit cash in multiples of 500 cedis into your EcoBank account at the nearest branch or EcoBank Express Point or via EcoBank Mobile to stand a chance of winning. Other prizes include fuel vouchers, shopping vouchers, airtime, and many more. Promo runs from now to the very last day in July 31st. It's your time to chop life. Remember, every 500 cedi deposit earns you an entry into the EMG EcoBank Million Gang draw. A better way to enjoy life, a better way, a better Africa. EcoBank is there. Pan-African Bank.
All right, let's get to it. Big stories today on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by Telecel, connecting energies, latex foam, your partner for life, and Equity Health Insurance here for you.
Now picture this, you're lying in bed after a long day seeking comfort and relaxation, but instead you're met with a mattress that sags beneath you. A reminder of your shortcuts and compromises you've been making. Your comfort and well-being should never have been compromised. That's why we at Latest Phone prioritize quality above all else. Step into our showrooms and experience the difference for yourself. Our high quality mattresses and furniture are crafted with your ultimate relaxation in mind. Picture waking up refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day. That's the Latest Phone promise. Invest in your well-being. Choose Latest Foam, otherwise you do yourself. Latest Foam, your partner for life. Visit us today and sleep better tonight. Call us on 0302231155 or 0322008499 or come to us online and visit latestfoamghana.com.
All right, well, you're about to have the world at your fingertips because the wait is finally over. Telecel is here. Now you have everything you want and need. Quick and reliable communication, stress-free money transactions via Telecel Cash, transforming your big business ideas into success stories with Telecel Business and more. Connect with Telecel and enjoy a world of endless possibilities because with Telecel, there's no limit to connections. Telecel, connecting energies. All right, today on the Super Morning Show, we're talking about men's mental health and, why don't men like to talk about their mental health issues? When a man is stressed, why doesn't he want to talk about it? When a man is depressed, when he's sad, why doesn't he want to talk about it? And women, do you even know when your man is stressed? Raymond, how many times have you heard a woman say that, or in fact, how many times have you heard it said, not just by women, by everyone, that women are more emotionally intelligent than men, right?
Yeah.
They have intuition. Women have intuition. They are able to always tell when their man is cheating, when their man is lying. They can tell just by looking at him, listening to him. Even how he sends a text message can reveal so many things to a woman about whether he's telling the truth or not. But not about whether he's happy or sad.
No, that one, I'm not rich there. No, there is a limit to the emotional intelligence. No, but I think, humans, no matter who you are, your personal happiness and longevity has been your vision for a very long time. So taking steps towards it is advised. It is sensible because if you are gone, you are done.
Yep.
If your brain is not working the way it's supposed to work, you can't do many other things. So it's absolutely important. I know, yes, of course, some other elements may be ignoring that and all of that, but it is time we told the men that taking time off is okay, rejuvenating is okay, relaxing and walking into the hospital and say, I'm not so sure I'm in the right frame of mind, that is perfect. And that depression is not a woman thing. Anxiety is not something for the weakling. I think it is I'm a big boy, so I cannot be seen to be reflected. I've seen I think I saw some video. It's a short clip. I think it's a skit or so, where a Nigerian says it's not possible for a Nigerian to have mental illness. That depression is not within the scale. They asked him to take some days off after being diagnosed in the hospital. And he said, no, please give me something else. Say I have cholera or something. say anything else. But how can you be saying that I have some so I should go and stay home? No, don't do that. It's not a Nigerian thing. It's basically saying that it's not our style to admit that there's something wrong with us, especially when it's not visible. You know, ordinarily, men have this attitude. Even if it's visible and they can work with it, it's fine.
Oh yes, as long as you triage the thing and you can walk.
Yes, no, you're fine. You ignore it. I mean, you even call the doctor and say, "No, doctor, everything has improved massively." So I'm moving on.
But it's funny, you know. Admittedly, when you have a supportive partner, it's very helpful. It's really good. Someone that you can talk to. It's really good.
Or someone who even understands.
Yes.
That this one does not require blame, apportioning, or shoving or acting as if if you were responsible with your time,
if you had listened to me, if you had done this,
so that kind of intervention is absolutely important. It's almost you got into an accident, they're blaming you for it. If you drove properly, if you have been responsible and not been holding your phone when you're in the car, at that moment it doesn't help anybody. It's also from a place of I care some way somehow, but I don't know how to. My reaction is, I'm also under some pressure to act right.
I wonder
so there's a problem, really.
I wonder whether today we will get honest views from women. Because I want to know, like, women, do you genuinely feel sometimes that your men, they don't have as much emotions as you do? Do you feel that men don't actually feel pain like you do? Is that the impression you have? Tell us the truth if that's how you feel, so that today we can have a conversation that starts to reveal ourselves to each other. Now, I wonder if women will also admit that sometimes, look, it's a paradox. A woman generally wants her man to open up to her, right? To tell the truth, tell her how he feels and all of that. Be vulnerable. But the minute your man bursts into tears in front of you, he loses a little bit of his appeal, does he not? I mean, doesn't he lose a little bit of his attractiveness to you? Do you not feel a little bit insecure suddenly because your man who is supposed to protect you, supposed to hold things together, is breaking down? Does it not worry you? Does it not scare you? So let's talk about it. Let's get some equilibrium to this so that men will feel a little bit more comfortable and confident, understanding what they are letting themselves into by opening up, so that they will willingly take that risk, understanding what they are doing, right? Understanding how their woman will react, and what kind of assistance, help, support can they expect from you.
Right? we transition as a society from communal, where you cared about your neighbor, you are sure they came in, they parked their car, and their car is also safe just like yours. To the time where now it's very possible to live 20, 15 years next to somebody
without ever knowing,
having any conversation. Yes, with a person. It's absolutely possible to do that. What that also does is that it reduces the number of people you can engage at any point in time. It reduces the possibility that you can call a family member and say to the family member, Charlie, I'm not sure I'm okay. Then that conversation alone may help you out of it. It also reduces the tendency that if you don't have a proper supportive social group, that you get needed help, or someone to identify that there's a problem with you and refer you to a professional. How many times, and I know men that have been referred to professionals, then say, oh no, wait, they're saying an issue. It depends. Whiskey can cure this problem. Yes. No. I mean, some would resort to that. I mean, some even go as far as putting in all the elements of drugs and other hard drugs with the hope that it will help them in the interim forget or reduce the pain.
There's another thing that really doesn't help in men gaining empathy, okay? I think there is a general belief that men are privileged. Right? I mean, there's a term for it, male privilege. Right? There is a general belief that in life, men have certain advantages just because they are men. Right? Now, even that perception makes it difficult for anyone to give empathy to a man.
So you are not seen as a crybaby?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm even talking about a woman giving empathy to a man, right?
Yeah,
or a child.
Privileged,
Yes, or your child giving empathy to you. Because the concept is that as a man, you are privileged. You can do anything in this world. You can do whatever you like. You have privilege. You have agency that women don't have. So who should come and feel sorry for you? You are not the victim. You are the oppressor. Right?
Yeah.
You are the oppressor. So what kind of sympathy again?
And you know the funny part? It is presumed, let's say they are oppressors, men who are, they exist in society. But how do you conclude that Samuel Adam is also one of those people?
Exactly.
How do you even come to the conclusion that just because some men are oppressors, Samuel Adam is also an oppressor?
I mean, he is. But how do you make that conclusion without actually
without
knowing
facts?
him? Yeah.
Yes. No, the way you are looking. The way you are looking at the man.
He's coming towards me. He's coming.
Restrain
to
yourself.
He's coming to oppress you.
They are accusing you of oppression. Then you two.
we are trying to get some empathy for you.
Is it put on the mic? You have to tell me something small. No, but it's so important. It's the generalization. Then you put everybody in the bracket.
Yeah.
But if a man is genuinely suffering, and you start from the basis that you are the privileged class, so you are not supposed to suffer. But what has even the privileged class got to do with mental illness? I mean, think about it deeply. What has that got to do with mental illness?
But are we even the privileged class?
I mean, see, for a different day. But I think I don't think that is still generally applicable. No. But even so, if they are privileged people who are men, yes, we should be fair. It cannot be that all men, merely because you are born a man, you are privileged.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of logic is that? On the other side, though, we have evidence that privileged people also suffer mental illness.
Thank you.
So the very fact that it's mental illness cannot be because you are a man or a woman or whichever in between you want to be. But you think about it deeply. We have cocooned men into the corner of supermen.
Yeah.
So you have extraordinary qualities. So you can never be subdued by small things. So I've seen videos that a man says he's not well and he's in bed. And so they check. It was just cold. So, but how can a man ever lie down because of cold? You're asking yourself, what do you mean by that? I mean, listen, be it bacterial or even viral, when you're affected by some of this, you can break it down completely. How is it different from that of a man? Why do men necessarily get different? They don't get different set of. Let's say the muscles aside. Are men's muscles made up of extraordinary competences that makes them immune to all diseases? That merely because you are afflicted by the disease, you should be able to withstand it. It's because men have been made to look like the guys who are macho men. They can do everything. They can carry everything. See, my friend was being treated in this macho man stand, and because of that he went to do some heavy lifting and had a problem with his back. The expression "put your back into it" became a very useless expression to him. But he was told immediately at that point. The guy heard the sound that something is really going wrong with his back. Taking a second to relax and even adjust because he's feeling some pain there became a problem. And you see, it's almost as if nobody is caring about the guy and his back problem. But all that's is required is the carrying of the stuff. Also because men have been made to feel that if you are unable to carry stuff, if you are not the handyman, if you can't fix everything around, then there's something wrong with that kind of masculinity, which is absolutely nonsensical. These are skills. Skills that can be acquired by a man, a woman, or anybody else. There are skills that you can do that others cannot do. There are extraordinary things he can do. But they put that pressure on him, and he's carrying the pressure left, right, center. There's something that's said on social media a lot. Have you seen one before? Who gives men money?
Yes. Who gives men money? Who gives men money? So, and you see, the reason why that question was asked was because the person asking it, whenever they need money, somebody just gives it to them. Somebody just gives it to them. So even when they don't need it. So people are just giving you money by virtue of the fact that you are a woman. But men have privilege.
When you wake up in the morning, imagine your salary delayed and you don't have any money in any corner. Or even your ATM is not working. That transfer from
just this week. That happened to me. Just this week.
And it's very real. In a second, you feel like you are disadvantaged in life. You don't know what to do. Because you can't go to
paralyzed.
the ATM. Yes. You can't transfer the money. When the data thing happened, no.
Yes.
You can't transfer the money. It's not going through. You're not sure whether it's gone through. You can't do mobile money. But there are requests on you immediately.
You have to pay.
The pressure is that you are being irresponsible merely by you did not create that condition. It's not you don't even have the money in the first place. And now your thinking will be, oh, if I were more responsible, maybe I should have kept fiscal cash somewhere hidden. I mean, see the thing.
You start blaming yourself.
Yes, because you feel that it is absolutely your responsibility to, at all times, against
100%.
all situations,
100%.
be Jesus Christ.
100%. And look, I was in a queue at the supermarket. Suddenly my card wasn't working. Right? And I felt mortified. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. And the lady I was with had no understanding of why I was so concerned.
Yeah.
Like, why is it a big deal? Your card is it's not your fault. Why are you so bothered? Why are you sweating? Why are you flustered? Because for her, I mean, that obligation that you should be able to pay your bills. You should be able to, if your card is not working, then there's something wrong with you. Never even occurred to her. But me, that was my neurosis standing there at that moment, that these people in this shop are going to think that there's something wrong with me. I don't have money or something because my card is not working.
When compounded, I think it is a problem with men generally that when you are born on this earth, one, you are supposed to be responsible automatically.
Yes.
Whether trained to do so or not trained to do so.
Yes.
Secondly, you are supposed to provide.
Yeah.
Whichever condition you find yourself.
Yeah.
Thirdly, you are supposed to be the guy who achieves. The standard for achievement for men we know are different at every level. My friend said something to me. He said, 2 people live in university. One is still staying in the father's house. Nobody questions that. The other, immediately you stay for like 6 months after national service, people are questioning, but you at your age as a man, don't you think you have to move out and find your own place? You think about it. Now, a young lady, the same young lady who left the university with a person, comes to visit the same man. Why are you still living with your parents? Don't you know it's a sign of responsibility? As if merely living with a parent now qualifies the woman to be responsible, but the man, it's irresponsibility.
Yes.
Then the man is forced to use the same national service thing to find money to go and look for a place to live. Now he goes to live at a place, let's say a 1-bedroom place. Irresponsibility at that level.
Straight.
Yes, but a woman goes to live at 1-bedroom place.
She's independent.
Now she's moved away from the home. So yes. Now it's almost as if the same age, the same qualification, maybe the same job, but the expectation that you'll be a more responsible person.
The success
These
criteria
are the pressures that when he wakes up in the morning, his blood pressure is already racing through the roof because he has to do hard. He has to do hard work to make sure he delivers on the ground.
It's not easy. Look, to be a man means you must conjure something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Conjure something out of nothing. You must create something where there's nothing. That is the responsibility of being a man, and that thing is not easy. There's a poem. I read the poem this morning for Message from the Morning Man. A poem by Rudyard Kipling called If. If, right? While we're taking a break, I'd love for you to go and read it. It's very short. I think it's just about 3 stanzas long. Go and read it. When we come back, we'll talk about it. All right?
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You listening to me on the radio. I know exactly what you need, and I go sort you out. But first, quick introduction. Me be the connection man. I'll make things happen. Whether it be business, fashion, or the latest trend in town, I go connect you. I know when people connect, big things they happen. I am the plug to your plug. Anything you want, that's sort. I go show you where options they line them up for you. You want download or you want stream? Link up. I got you. I conquer everywhere. From circle to Keketia, Yakuma to Navrongo, Jiosu to Kita, Techima to Kumbungu. I'll be the link between you and the next big opportunity. It be me where I go connect you, make it happen. Oh, you want to know my name? I am Telecel.
Switch to Telecel for the best value voice and data services and connect to the things that matter. Connecting dreams, connecting goals, connecting passions.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Hey, Walambo!
Hey, Walambo!
Hey, I asked him to buy me original Polita.
Hey, please don't make mistake. Stop the papa. Open the back, come on. And you Polita no gala. You Hey, Papa.
Papa, can ruffle.
The Polita is the original, the first and the best.
What is? Ukota also put the acrobat to use me.
Polita, yes.
More money, challenge and enjoyment. At the top,
We not say problem day, but you for chop life. Simply deposit cash in multiples of 500 Ghana cedis into your EcoBank account at your nearest branch, Express Point, or through EcoBank Mobile to win your share of over 1 million cedis in prizes in the EcoBank Million Gang promo, EMG. Be one of over 7,000 people to be rewarded. Hey, my God. Yes, so over 7,000 people go chop soft life from May to July 31, 2024. Be an EcoBank customer or be square. Remember, every 500 Ghana cedi deposit earns you a point for the EcoBank Million Gang today, EMG. Deposit today and win your share of 1.2 million in cash and prizes. A better way to enjoy life. A better way. A better Africa. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Hey, Cashman.
Yeah.
Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is spoiled too. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with an excellent track record in the sales and repairs of generator sets in Accra to come and repair for me.
Oh, is it Anointed Electricals?
Yeah.
Anointed Electricals deals in quality and genuine generators with high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator set even if you didn't buy from them.
Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra.
Oh, how?
Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel.
And that's why Nana is calling us.
Okay.
Yes.
If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534
or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after sales service.
Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go.
Hey, gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
Name is Akrobato. I like my mind peace. That's why I go get my Bampo insurance from Holland Life. Just yesterday, my Abushapeni asked everybody to pay 1,000 Ghana cedis for Penny funeral. But Masa Nukureni, I want some kora. My Bambo helped me cover cost of funeral and any disability cost by paying 2 Ghana cedis per Bushumibia. A simple cry.
Yes, with as little as 2 Ghana cedis, you too can have peace of mind about cost of injury and funeral by simply registering with Mibambo Insurance from Holland Life. Just dial *269# on MTN or Telecel and follow the prompts. It's really that simple. Enjoy peace of mind today, knowing your tomorrow is covered. Mibambo Insurance, made for you.
It says here, guys, stop exaggerating. Times are different. These are Stone Age analysis.
Oh wow.
Yes. I agree with that. You is a woman, so I agree there. Yeah.
Which one is the Stone Age?
Yeah. What you were saying.
The fact that men
are suffering,
suffer stress. It's Stone Age analysis.
Yes.
In the modern world, men don't have stress.
No. That men are doing everything, and that men are providing everything. That men are suffering. No, but you see, we're not saying that men are. We are saying the expectation that you be Superman, too, and that they are pressures in this world that makes it difficult for you to survive as a man. But it's difficult for you to have conversations on it, for you to open up, and the evidence backs it, the data backs it. There's absolutely every direction. And okay, if for that matter, I've been a man all my life.
Yep.
Yes, so I know that it is very easy for you to bottle up things and not have conversations about it, but you ignore it as a point in time. Even when professionals tell you that, Charlie, this can worry you, you still think, oh, well, I mean, it's not a big deal.
Although, Raymond, I think what your friend is trying to say is that in the modern world, women also go through these things.
Yes.
So immediately, the moment we started talking about men's mental health, the response of women is that we too, we have mental health problems.
Movement.
We too, we have issues. We have headaches. So should we keep quiet? Because women also have,
which means that all should
problems.
be resolved.
So
we're not saying that one should be resolved at the expense of the other.
I mean, so should
because
we keep...
men raising their matters doesn't mean that
my
women's
question
matters,
is, should we keep quiet?
Not at all.
So why raise the fact that women also have mental? But who said women don't have mental health issues? Hey, all right, please call us. Let me read this quickly, and then I'll open the phone lines. Okay. So this caught my eye on Facebook. It turns out that somebody is also celebrating his birthday on 11th of June, like me, and the person has posted a birthday wish list. He wants iPhone, he wants MTN Momo, he wants home appliances, mattress, and special gifts and cake and all of this, right? And he's put a list out.
Yes.
And a lady has shared it with the caption, "I thought it was only females who do this."
The females that want birthday gifts.
Yes.
Yeah, because females are the only humans on earth.
Okay. Anyway, let's
go and provide for yourself.
Why is a man asking for birthday gifts? No, only women deserve gifts. All right, listen, we're talking about men's mental health. June is the month of men's mental health, so let's talk about it. And I have a question for men and a question for women. My question for men is this: who do you talk to when you are stressed? Call us and tell us. And for ladies, can you tell when your man is stressed? I mean, not just your man, but your dad, your brother.
Yeah.
Can you tell when he's stressed?
Okay, so maybe when we remove it from the relationship, no, we should, yes, the men around you.
Can
Maybe
you tell when they
better.
are stressed?
Yes.
All right. Say goodbye to memorizing 1,001 short codes. Experience a complete one-click access for all MTN services with the My MTN app. You can now check your airtime data and Momo balance, buy bundles with airtime, or from your Momo wallet. You can monitor your data usage and calls made, access your MTN Momo account, and so much more, all with the My MTN app. Download the My MTN app from the App Store or the Google Play Store today and experience a super convenient way to do the things you love on your favorite network, MTN. So, what are we doing today? The number 0302 216541 055 1111 997. Men, who do you talk to when you are stressed? Ladies, can you tell when the men around you are stressed? Isaac James is calling us from University of Ghana.
Kung Fu.
United Ghana. Isaac James, good morning to you.
Good morning, Reverend KY. How are you?
By God's grace, we are fine.
In regards to my friend Ray.
Yes,
sir.
You see, this is, men, we are like, as you say, we are the superhumans. They are, they want us to always be strong, to buy whatever they need. By you can't complain of anything. I tell you, if I'm stressed up, I have no one to talk to. The closest person I talk to is Bottle.
Oh.
I hope you understand.
Yes, your friend Bottle.
Yes, Bottle.
Oh,
you see, before maybe there are some issues I have some friend I can talk to. There are some other financial issues I can talk to anybody because I mean you are expected to provide for your family to make sure everything is okay. I mean, but how you make everything okay is nobody cares. Nobody cares. Wow. So in fact, this is a real problem. But I mean, who will solve this problem for us? It's us that has to solve it. So you keep quiet.
Last is down to us. Isaac, thank you for sharing. Listen, I want to hear from ladies today. Please get dialing. We want to hear your take on this. Can you tell when your man is stressed? Claude is in Tema. Hi Claude, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you doing?
By God's grace, we are fine.
Yes, Kojo, we are talking about men's health. And in your intro, you started talking about women also comply. I think we should, for this program, leave the women aside and let men deal with ourselves because we are going to celebrate Men's Day and those things.
Men's health.
Always, we mix up women with men. This is men's issue. Let's talk as men and how we can advise ourselves and deal with it. Yeah. The problem we are having is if it's a family issue and you don't have good counselors to talk to, then it's a challenge. And then it also comes to who you associate with. If we have godly friends, very close godly friends, you can confide in them. You expect that they will give you good counsel. But in the absence of that, then you are isolated. You are dealing with yourself, and then you don't know what to do. Most often, family members, when you go and you have an issue with family members, you discuss with even counselors or confide in a friend. They say you've taken their matter out. So men want to keep it to themselves, but sometimes you need to talk to somebody. To release the pressure.
I noticed you didn't suggest talking to your madam or your wife or your girlfriend or any of those people.
Have you seen that video where somebody's asked to let go of all their problems and they open the door and then people that come out?
Yeah, anyway, let's talk to William in Gomua Budubrum. William, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
Long time.
Yeah, so how are you?
Well, God is in control.
Thank you for this topic this morning, yeah? The Ebola crisis in Liberia?
Yeah.
I was there, and there was a family of 6 where the man, everybody died, save the man alone. He was in his 50s. The youngest child was 13 years. After 2 years, the man started a new family. Can you imagine the mental challenge that man will go through for the rest of his life? Now, that kind of mental stress is what a lot of us are going through. As to who to talk to, it depends on what you want to say, because you cannot say everything to everybody. And as for talking about if the wife and children or others will understand and empathize, it's like you saying you want the Eiffel Tower to be in Accra from Paris, because they will never empathize with you. Kujo, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
William, you have a personal experience you want to share?
Kojo?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Have a good morning, my brother.
If you want to speak to someone, if you want some help, you can stay on the line, and our producers can try and get you some help. Okay? This is why we're here. We're here for each other. Nobody will take care of us. We have to take care of ourselves, William. So stay on the line, and let's see if we can get you some help. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, everything is going to be all right. It's going to be fine. Okay, you can call us, all right? Call us 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. This is a very important issue. Let's try and talk about it, even though it's hard for men to do so. Let's talk about it. Men, who do you talk to when you're stressed? Women, can you tell when the men around you are stressed? Jacob, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. Good morning, and good morning to the team.
Yeah, how's everyone in Laura?
Oh, Laura is cool. We are doing very well.
We thank God.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Good. With the question, who do men talk to? Is I find it that we communicate to ourselves, because it's just like if we come out to say the president of Ghana is broke, not Ghana is broke, but the president of Ghana is broke, they'll be like, wow, this is not true. I mean, that kind of thing. Now, you barely notice that when it is for men, it is like that kind of additional one, or probably it's just like, let's consider maybe. But if it is about women, we prioritize it.
Yeah.
It's just like the last time I was saying, you have people when you talk about child rights, you see them plenty, but nobody's talking about the child left. That means their responsibilities. That is what I want to mean the left. Now, when it's about men, they are pretending, they don't want to give money, they are enjoying outside, side chicks, a whole lot of things. But they will not even try to understand, because it is our duty to provide. If it is not there, you are not performing. So if you even go to tell anyone, like one of the callers said, it's like you are exposing your weaknesses. It's like you are not capable of doing it. So at the point, men, for me, what I do is that I just find console. In fact, I just find answers for myself, and I said with it. So at the point, you may be depressed, but you don't have the alternative to go out. But if it is a woman today, you find them, a lot of advocates on radio stations, on TV stations, just finding solutions for them. But we are dying slowly. Like one of my other callers said, his friend or his advisor is a bottom. If you go down and talk to anybody, they'll be like, you, the whole you. The moment you hear this statement, you yourself, you will give up. So, yes, so it is just better, like we are doing today. Let's really look at most of the ladies or most of the women. When you say you are broke, or even about your mental, you are pretending. Maybe you are having side issues, you have side check, you are think what they don't even find out. So it's like the trust they would have for us is not there, but they expect us to trust the women 100%. So because of that, we talk to ourselves, and then maybe we pray to God and hope that we fall back in line. But if you have mind, they don't talk about your mental health. After that, they don't talk about it. But if you don't have it, that's the time you go through the stress the more.
Jacob, I can really see the picture you're painting. Thank you for calling us. Let's come to Accra now. Nana is in East Legon. Hi, Nana.
Hi, good morning.
Do we have Nana on the line?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Nana, how are you doing? How's your mental health today?
I'm okay. I take care of myself, so.
Yeah. Charlie, talk to us.
So I would like to ask a simple question and continue from there. Do you think God made men, as in the male, to be a superhuman being? Do you think that's how God made us?
I doubt it.
Exactly my point. So how did we arrive at thinking men are supposed to be some superhuman beings? The men in Africa are not different from the men in the other parts of the world. But when it comes to Africa, the story is quite different. And why is it like that? It's because of our upbringing and conditioning. The belief that our fathers believed, the things our fathers believed in, and they raised us in them. Emotion is a basic thing. In fact, emotions is part of the reason. It's part of what makes us human beings, for starters. However, when you come to Africa, it's been made a woman's thing. When we talk about emotions, all you hear is the woman. What about the man? Meanwhile, emotions is one of the basic things that makes us human. If you don't have emotions, you don't exist. Do you understand? So right from childbirth, the boy's emotions is killed. The boy is told that if you show emotions, it's a sign of weakness. Such a big miseducation. And the woman is told that if your man is showing emotions, it means he's weak. So it goes back to what you were saying that if you are should be emotional, if you are should be your down self in front of your woman, how is she gonna take it? It's not her fault. I don't see what we are experiencing right now. I'm saying it is the result of the upbringing conditioning. So maybe going forward, we should start looking at some of these things. How we raise our boys and our girls when it comes to these emotions things. So a man will be going through it. A man will need help. And the man is the right person to turn to is the very person he shares a bed with, That same person has been told that, no, your man cannot show you these things. So he will be merging it. He will be just keeping it inside. He will be just keeping it inside. So it explodes. Your best person to turn to first, isn't he supposed to be your partner?
Yeah.
So if your partner has not grown out of this miseducation and understand that, my man is also a human being and goes through some of these things just like I do, who do you turn to? Your friends who maybe you just go and boost. Meanwhile, boost does not solve the problem. And here is the case where when you say you want to see a specialist psychologist, they say you are mad in Africa. So who do we turn to? So let's look at the genesis of it and maybe start addressing it from there. Then maybe 5-10 years from now, things will be changing. Or else, we are just talking about the results right now. But the fundamentals of it all is born out of our upbringing and the conditioning. When you go out there, some of you have stayed out there before. Don't men just walking to see specialists for their mental health? Don't they do that?
Yeah.
I think one of you have said in the UK, don't they do that? Can we say, aren't they humans just like us? Is it not the same blood that is running through us? So why is it that in Africa the story is different? All because of beliefs and the things that we assume a man should be. And because of that, we use it to kill the very aspect that makes us human, our emotions. We've killed it with the upbringing. You are supposed to be strong. When a man cries, it's like a taboo. Doesn't make sense. Meanwhile, this is what makes us human. I cry, I vent if I have to. I do all of these things because, and I can, look, I feel free. And after today, guys, after today, I get people still tell me, I tell them one thing, I'm a human being. I'm not a man. I'm not a male. I'm a human being first before my gender. And this is what makes me human. So allow me to vent, allow me to cry.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you, Nana. I feel you. Thanks for sharing. Let's go to Dan Suman and talk to David. Hi, David. Good morning.
Hi, Kojo. Good morning.
Good morning. Charlie, how's your mental health today?
How can I say? Well, this is my first time of calling JSN. I've been trying to call, but anytime they are hosting the program, but I find it very difficult.
Yeah.
But I can't, but today I'm able to get in touch with you. So could you, it's not easy. When it comes to men, I say even me, myself, sometimes, I do get broke. I call my friends. Like, if you tell them this the issue you are in, they don't believe you. The only thing they will tell you is, you need to find different other job and do so that you can earn extra income. And it's not easy like that. With you and I know it's not easy like that. And a family of 2, I'm taking care of 3 people. Sometimes if the pressure is coming like that, you don't know what to do. You need to do some magic and able to sort the family and make sure everybody is okay. I sometimes do forget about myself.
Yeah.
If I can be there the whole day, I forgot that I'm not eating. Sometimes it's very challenging. It's very challenging. Likewise, like the women, if they are going through some problem, they can call some guys and they will not even hesitate. They will just sort them out. But we guys, we don't have anybody like that to talk to. Sometimes it's hard to open up to your colleague friend. Tell them your problems. It's like you feel like you are telling yourself. So could you please? It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. It's been a challenge for us. That is what is causing us. We dying early. Causing us our grief. We die young and leave our children.
Sado. Thank you, David. Okay, we're going to Accra Central. You know, we still haven't heard from any women. Hey, don't you care about this topic? Does it not bother you at all? Are you not interested at all?
Anymore, I shared the link to the group page. Okay.
All right. I think this is Ima in Accra Central. Hi, Ima. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
My brother, you have to speak up for us, so it's hard to hear you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, yes, we can hear you now.
This problem exists for men, this stress thing. And stress comes out of when you are not able to provide or you are not able to deliver. I've been through this thing before, and I've learned a lesson that I don't want to get into this situation, so I have money, because the Bible itself says money answers most of our problems. So if the money is not there, trust me, these things are bound to happen. And I pray to God that people who are in this thing, in this part of the world, we don't understand it. But I pray that who are in stress, God Himself to intervene, because it's very, very painful. People don't understand what you are going through. But then at the end of the day, they will try to tell you that you have to deliver. If you don't deliver they call you names. I don't blame people in high offices adding zeros to figures just to make the ends meet, because it is not their fault. The demand is great. Nobody cares when you are a millionaire here, or nobody cares in your family when you are making it. You don't mind where you get the money from. That is the ultimate of the day. But I trust you, if you know what people are doing to get money to support the nuclear family, the extended family, and the community, that is the reason why Ghana is where we are. You understand? So this is my submission.
Thank you so much, Ima. Bernard is in Osu. Hi, Bernard.
How are you?
Not bad, Bernard.
My problem is you promised telling us where the Palugu money is, and that's my mental problem.
Thank you for sharing, Bernard. All right, you can call us to 0302 216 541 055 1111 We're asking, who do you talk to as a man when you're stressed? Who do you talk to? And ladies, can you tell when your man is stressed? Can you tell? What do you do to help manage his stress? Please call us. We haven't heard from a single lady. 0302 216 541 055 1111 Kwame is at East Airport. Hi, Kwame. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is Kwame there?
Yes, please. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Talk to us.
Good morning. I want all men out there to be for their fellow men.
Yeah, well, listen, yeah.
It's not easy being a man. In 2022, I've been through a lot. I have no one to talk to. So I just have to go online and post on Twitter. And when people see that, they see you to be weak. I received 2 calls from Nigeria, a lady and a guy. They talk to me. They always check on me. By the post, I actually made that comment on a Ghanaian post. But no one from Ghana comment on my post. It was those Nigerians. I just want to wish every man out there who is going through depression, anxiety, and all that. I wish them speedy recovery. It's not easy. Yeah. You know, it goes to a time you feel like just ending your life and all that. I called in your program before. That was 20, I think last year. Yeah, early last year. We don't have anyone to talk to. That's it.
Yeah, Kwame, thank you. Thank you for sharing, and hang in there. Hang in there. It's going to be all right. Oh, we have our first lady calling. Na is in Sakumono. Hello, Na.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Na. Thank you for calling us.
You're welcome. In fact, this topic is very, very, very important. It's the first time I'm calling into your show. It's something I keep discussing with my friends. Sometimes when I get to the office, I ask them, who do you talk to? When you are facing challenges, financial, emotions, who do you talk to? And, you know, my husband is a medical doctor. Sometimes I look at him, I think everything is so fine, the stress at work and everything, and I'm like, how do you do it? So, in fact, this is a very, very, very important topic. You should be doing this often to save our men, because, in fact, it's very difficult for them. For us women, me, when I need money or anything, I can easily call my husband, fall on him. Sometimes I spend with a, how do you call it? I spend in anticipation that definitely is there to support me. I don't know whether you get it.
I do.
So even if there's something I haven't budgeted for, I'll go and get it, hoping that by all means you should get the money and give to me. But for them, when they are broke, honestly, I wonder what they do. So, yes, that's my question.
It's a good question, now. Yes, the privileged man. What does he do when he's broke? Ekuya is in Medina. Hi, Ekuya.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. It's great to have you on the show.
Same here.
Yeah, talk to us.
Okay. So I've been listening to previous callers, and there's something, I think the person talked about orientation of our men. And I think that's like the root of the problem, because of how we are trained, you know. So for me, I feel like men should be more open, especially if you are a married man. It's with your finances, you should be open. You might decide not to open up to everything, but at least where you work, how much you earn, you should be open with your spouse. That way, when there's an issue, she will understand. She will not assume. If you have that open policy, that transparency when it comes to your finances, when you don't have, she understands, because she knows that this is how much you earn. Because if, let's say, you earn 500 and this month you spend 200, you're telling her that it's 300, she will understand. But most men who are not transparent when it comes to that aspect, especially the married people. And we appreciate our men. We know they do so much. But I feel like when they are transparent, it's easier. I will not assume. So please, men, we are begging you for your own sanity and for our sanity too, because for me, I believe that a happy man is a happy wife. That's how I believe. That's how I see it. So that you be saying, please, because I have a situation with a friend that I know. Now they are going through, her husband is going through a patch, and she always says that if when my husband if he wasn't transparent with me, right now I wouldn't even help. But now she's the one holding the home. She's doing everything, and it's all because he was transparent from day one with her. Maybe he could be hiding one or two things, but at least the barest minimum, what we all know, let's say we know that you work here, that one she's aware. So transparency.
So, okay, that's your advice for men. That's what men should do. Any advice for women? What should women do to help with men's mental health issues?
And also with women, we should be there to support. You know, when your man says he doesn't have, if you have, help him. If you don't have, find encouraging words. You know, there are always ways and means to come in. It shouldn't be one-sided. Recently, I was calculating how much my husband pays, fees and all, and I was like, wow, he does so much. Like I didn't really click, because you know he doesn't pay at the same time. But I just put together 3 kids, this, that put together. I'm like, wow, that's how much he pays every term. And I'm looking at my salary and I'm like, how will I do this if I was taking care of the kids alone? So I think sometimes you should just relax, pause, and really like assess everything. That way it gives us a clear picture. So when your man comes in and he needs help, whether it is talking that you talk to him, just find ways and means to make sure that we are all on the same track. And once in a while, every 3 months, you can have conversations about how is your finances, how are you coping, just try and get into his head just so that he can open up to you. Because truly and truly, when men are in a fix, they really don't have anybody. So if we that as a spouse, as a girlfriend, if we are not there to listen to them, nobody will.
Yeah.
You know, then the small money they have, they will start taking it elsewhere because that person outside is listening to them and giving them peace. You know, so yeah.
Thank you, Akuya. Thanks for sharing. Alice is in Labadi. Hi, Alice.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for calling us, Alice.
You're welcome. I'm enjoying the program this morning, and I also want to say my side of it.
We'd love to hear you.
I think men who have started or who have started to learn how to relate to each other very well. If you have a spouse and you are not opening up certain things to her, before you start, you should open up certain things to your spouses, so both of you should open up to each other. So when you fall at a place or you are bending at a place, she will support you. But if you don't open up and you keep it to yourself, when you are bending, she wouldn't know how to support you. Maybe the little that she will bring, you wouldn't appreciate because you know how to live with big money. So her supporting you with just a little, you wouldn't appreciate it. So I think men should also know how to open up to their spouses or to their women, and then when things are going a little off road, they know how to keep them back to the right road. Thank you.
Thank you, Alice. Thanks for calling. It's great to see the woman calling in. Eugenia is in East Legon. Hi, Eugenia. Do we have Eugenia on the line? No, I think we've lost Eugenia. But please call us 0302 216 541 055 1111 997. This is certainly an engaging topic. Very interesting to see and hear your views. Yes, go ahead, please.
I can tell when a male figure is stressed and all they require is for someone to empathize with them. But where you criticize when a man opens up to you, it makes them lock their problems in, thereby suffering alone and preventing them from expressing themselves freely in the future. But Ray, you know I love taking care of people, so it's easy for guys to share their stresses with me as they believe I can relate and make them feel comfortable.
It's interesting. Ifwa is in Spintex. Hi, Ifwa.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes. So I like to advise our men. It is okay to open up. It is okay to cry. Look, let people call you names. It's so okay. I mean, you could do it within your comfort zone. So if it's your wife, I know people have this notion that, oh, a man generally, or the woman will also say a man. But you see, we all know that you say these things, but they are very good women and they are very good men, including my husband. So the thing is, look, if you have issues, I don't see why, if you started life with a woman, you cannot share. Look, you don't have to go outside, but you know the kind of person you have lived with, you have started life with. So it's okay to share. And the thing is, I think that if you are able to open up to the person, I still need to say, women are not fools, you know. Sometimes when we do wrong, we know we are doing wrong. When we do right, too, we know it. So if you open up to the person and say, look, I'm going through this, we will find that soft part. You see, some parts in our hearts to kind of be there for you. But when you want to mature up, when you want to be like, yes, I'm in control, when we all can see that things are not going well, we are not in control. Look, maybe as a good person, I'll say, look, it's okay, I can see that you are struggling. I'll be there to support you. But some people also say, okay, if you want to open up, then carry the cross by yourself. Do you understand? So, and I also say to the women that, look, when I told my husband when we got married that, for me, I will not sit there and let anything stress you so you die before me. God help us that maybe we all live this life to the same, a very good ripe age and go together. But I won't let any unnecessary thing. Do you understand? So the same way I look out for these things. When I see that there's stress from work, I try to control it at home. Oh, take a rest. I'll take the phone. It's time to sleep. Go to bed now. You know, maybe just let's take a walk outside. Something to make him feel that, yes, you think about him. You feel what he's feeling as well. Do you understand? So I think that it's a two-way thing, but I think it's mostly on the men for you to also find that, look, you are human. I don't see even anywhere written, even in the Bible, that a man is not supposed to cry or a man is not supposed to. I don't see that show any weakness. I don't see that. So I don't see why, if you're going through something, you can't come out and say, or just feel it. Just do it. Look, if you want to cry, cry. I mean, the first time I saw my husband, he didn't cry, but I saw a bit of tears in his eyes. Oh my goodness, it kind of melted my heart, and I wanted to do everything for him, everything I could, just to make him smile and be happy. And that's what I keep doing. Do you understand? We might not get it right or make it perfect, but look, for me, it's like we are in this together. We settle, death do us part, and before that comes, we have to be happy together. So we are in this together. So men, please, you are human too. You have the same red blood flowing in you as well. So if you feel down, find that comfort zone, find that comfortable person. If it's your wife, yes, speak to that person. Some way, somehow, when you show that maybe you're also down, you're also human, maybe you might win that part of her heart that is a bit soft. Also, thank you.
Don't go. I love your attitude, but I have a question for you before you leave. I mean, you talked about how it melted your heart when you saw even the slightest hint of a tear in your husband's eyes.
Yes.
I wonder how you would feel if your husband burst into tears every time he came home from work. Would you still feel melted?
Every time, then I would think, okay. I don't burst. Yes, sometimes I do burst into tears, and I know that some of them are very unnecessary.
No. Let's not talk about you. If we're talking about your husband.
Yes. So for the man, I think that no. Maybe there's something not right.
Right. It wouldn't be so. It wouldn't be so romantic, would it? It wouldn't be so lovey-dovey and romantic if he burst into tears every day, would it?
No, I wouldn't even want my child to be doing that every day. But once in a while, if it's a tough situation, if it's a difficult situation, you burst into tears. Yes, you are human. Depending on the severity of the problem. Yes, it's human to cry about it.
You
understand?
Trust me, your man faces life and death situations every day, stressful situations every day. The one that leaked out of his eyes that day and made you go, oh, was probably just the tip of the iceberg. There's more. But he doesn't cry every day because it will diminish him in your eyes. Adia Pena is in Tema. Hi, Adia Pena.
Hi, Kojo.
Hi, thanks for calling.
You're welcome. Thanks for the opportunity. This is a very tough one, and thanks for bringing it out this morning.
Sure. I'd love to hear your take on it.
Yes. In fact, the second guy who spoke said it all. Society has built men in a certain way, and that's how they are going. I was blessed to have a father who can break down in front of all of us and make us understand that I just lost my job. At that moment, you won't come home and be talking about, when they sack us for school fees, we don't even tell people we've been sacked. We tell them we are not well. The school says we should come home because we are aware. One of the main issues of men is the opening up that my fellow ladies are talking about. Men are inward people. They can go to Osu in the night, drink beer, chat, laugh, enjoy themselves, have women on their laps, but they are dying inside. A woman may sit there quietly over even a bottle of mineral, get a friend, another woman she doesn't know from anywhere. They talk. By the time she's finished, she's done. So the main issue is that we need to train our men, our boys, to open up. I am able to observe if my man is going through stress because he's quiet. My brothers too, they become very quiet and isolated. So you reach out. And because of how our father was, my brothers don't see anything wrong in calling any of us, as the sisters, to talk to us about their issues. Some of them tried with their wives and realized that the women don't understand them, so they come back to us, the sisters. Okay. So as fathers, let your sons know it's normal to express emotions. The main issue is how you control it. And the control, I'm talking about the negative emotions of shouting and banging on table and hitting people because you are angry or you are sad. Okay, but there's nothing wrong in crying. I mean, we went for a funeral. Somebody's mom is dead. The guy, you could see he's sad in his eyes. And then he will be raising the head and using handkerchief to clean the face as if he's cleaning sweat. I said, my guy, cry. It's your mother who is dead. There's nothing wrong in crying. My siblings will cry. My brothers will cry easily. And for us, there's nothing wrong in that. So men should learn to express some of these emotions. And then for we, the women too, even if you were not brought out in the kind of house I grew in, we should also learn to support them. The fact that a man is crying does not mean he's weak. The fact that the man is saying, I don't have money for this thing, does not mean he is not good at providing. Life is in seasons and phases. Today it's him, tomorrow it could be you. And that also comes back to the upbringing, Kojo. Yeah. Some women are taught to understand that it is only the man who should provide. That's how they've been taught, that it's only the man who should provide. But it's not the case. Even if you go into the Bible, the Quran, it's not like that. Yeah. From the past, the women had responsibilities. You help your man to farm. You get some to sell. You use that to buy fish and salt and onion for the family. That's your contribution. Yeah. So this whole cultural thing is also part of the problem. Yeah. And I don't think we should start from the men, really. We should start from we, the women, where we understand that we should allow our men to show emotions. We should see that this man has changed. He used to be very quiet, now he's not. He used to come home early, now he's not. People express stress in different ways so that we can give them support. Instead of you shouting at him for coming late, do you even know why he's coming late to the house, for example? So for me, the solution is the opening up from the men and for the women understanding that it is very, very normal for a man to show emotions, and we should support them as we support our fellow women when they show emotions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adia Pena. Thanks for calling. We can take one more call. Okay, this is Nana in McCarthy Hill. Hi, Nana.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
I trust you are doing well. And thanks for bringing up this conversation.
Yeah.
I want to encourage our men. Okay. We see you guys. You are strong. Sometimes you don't want us to see your soft part. But we are okay. Bring it out. Bring the soft part out to make you sane enough for us. And a little advice to our ladies. We ladies, I mean. Support. It will take nothing off. It's different if it is just dry on your side. But if you have, why not? If you have, why not? Get something to do with your hands so that you can support the home, to keep your man sane enough to make the home a better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nana. Thanks very much to you and all of those who called us. I'm so glad to have seen so many ladies calling in the end. That really, really contributed to our conversation. Very interesting insights from the ladies as well. We will continue this conversation on Monday. We've just realized just how important it is from the number of calls that are coming through. This is very important to you, and what matters to you matters to us. So we will get back into it on Monday. It's Men's Mental Health Month, so we have to take the opportunity to discuss as many of these topics as possible. Thank you so much for making our conversation so interesting. Take some messages. We're back after these.
To be
coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set.
To the 16th of June at the Accra International Conference Center. An exciting 3-day premium expo showcasing businesses, products, and services together with integrated consumer experiences and entertainment options. Prepare to encounter a weekend-long extravaganza that caters to every desire and necessity of the modern person. From sports to food, beverages to travel, automobiles to arts and culture, health to fashion, and everything in between. Booths are available for prospect vendors to showcase and sell their products and services. Take advantage of the ample opportunities for networking and business expansion. Visit emyafrica.com to register and secure your booth now. Call 020-201-8870. Email sales@emyafrica.com. The EMY Africa Expo, a premium marketplace. Everyone is running to Bills. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes with acquiring any of our loan facilities. For whoever you are and whatever you're doing, Bills has a product for you. No susu, no deposits. All you need is your Ghana card. Call 0302-200-390 or 0596-928-33 today and live a bill-free life. Bills Microcredit is licensed by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, welcome back to work.
Charlie, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Hey, fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and fufu?
How we go do it?
I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Oh, yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
Sharp. Anyway, sorry to ruin your excitement, but your boss asked of you.
Okay.
She says she has plenty work for you.
No problem, Charlie. Strength day.
You see,
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing Artemether and Lumefantrine. Comes in tablet and suspension for the effective treatment of malaria in adults and children. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Malatu is manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Introducing Lily Sunflower Oil, enriched with vitamin A and available in convenient sizes. Go to the nearest supermarket or neighborhood shop today to buy your half liter, 1 liter, 1.8 liter, 3 liter, and 5 liters of Lily Sunflower Oil. Lily Sunflower Oil, the chef's choice. Lily, tasty food, happy family.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello everyone. The Green Ghana Day has become an exciting moment in our nation's national calendar, and it is here with us again. This Friday, June 7th, the Green Ghana Day, President Akufo-Addo will lead us all, citizens and residents of Ghana, to plant 10 million trees across the country. This initiative, as you are well aware, is intended to enhance national awareness of the necessity for collective action towards restoration of degraded landscapes, restore our forest cover, inculcate the values of planting and nurturing trees in all of us, particularly the youth, and thereby contribute to the noble global effort at halting climate change. Consequently, on behalf of President Akufo-Addo, I respectfully appeal to you, Ghanaians and residents of Ghana, to join hands on Friday, 7th June, the Green Ghana Day, to go planting and make our country greener for tomorrow. Green Ghana, let's go planting.
Guys, it's not a worry. So I just finished watching The Legend of Akusika. This play is beyond awesome. It's beautiful.
We promised you epic, we gave you epic. This weekend, don't miss the final run of The Legend of Akusika. Join us as we celebrate the legendary Professor Martin Owusu in a final run of this unforgettable masterpiece. Come experience the very best of Ghanaian culture, color, splendor, art, and a lot more in a night. Absolute magic. The Legend of Akusika. This weekend, 8th and 9th of June, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. at the National Theatre. Grab a ticket now for 200 cedis only at imagebureaugh.com or dial star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. Supported by Joy FM, Daily Guide, Graphic Communications Group, Neeplant Car Rentals, IPMC, MGL Logistics and Supplies, and proudly brought to you by Stanbic Bank, Telecel, Ghana Tourism Authority, the National Lottery Authority, and Ghana Gas. The Legend of Akusika. You will never see epic like this.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
And it's 27 past the hour of 9 inside the studios of Joy FM here. We are come to have a conversation that's very dear to my heart. I know everybody in this world knows I'm a Pan-Africanist, unashamedly. Today is Africa Border Day. I know you didn't know. Yeah, Aaron did not know. Betty did not know. I can do the same for you. Virtually everybody I know around me did not know. Today is Africa Border Day. But what's it really about? I've been joined in studio by Sarah Kuban. She's Director Policy Planning and also Programming at the Ghana Boundary Commission. Also joining us in studio is Janet Adama Mohammed. She is the West Africa Program Director for Conciliation Resources. Sarah and Janet, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I thought it was the Africa Day clothing that you are wearing. No. Yes. This is for Ghana Boundary Commission. So, to those who have not yet gotten used to a progressive Africa, and we are not at the borderless Africa level yet. Yes. But today is supposed to be a day where we celebrate cooperation across borders on the continent. What's it really about, Africa Border Day?
Okay, thank you very much. So the African Border Day is essentially to highlight the significance of borders or boundaries in Africa. It's also supposed to be talking about the elimination of conflict in border communities, and also highlight the importance of cross-border cooperation within member states. So it's commemorated annually on 7th June. And it's been in existence or instituted from 2010. So as you said, this is the 14th one.
14 good years.
The 14th edition of the African Border Day. And it's all about bringing member states together so we can get to where you mentioned, a borderless Africa. Yes. So the day is also to promote the idea where we are talking about border areas or borders being bridges instead of barriers.
Oh, okay. But there's being bridges instead of barriers.
Yes.
So you don't have any problem when you're moving from Ghana to Nigeria at the semi-border. You don't have any difficulty with, the things that they do there. Or when you're also coming from Nigeria to Ghana and nobody's extorting you at any point.
It is also to look at all the current tensions and problems that exist in the border areas, and to bring about dialogue in terms of identifying how we can resolve all these tensions. Why are there problems when an African is traveling from one nation to the other? Why these problems exist, and how can we resolve them? So the Border Day specifically is to look at cooperation and how cooperation can be made effective.
Now that we brought that up, let me explore this. How has the observance of the African Border Day evolved over the past years? For example, what changes have been very significant? Yes.
There are significant changes in the sense that more and more people, more and more citizens in Africa, like you today, are aware of the Border Day and the fact that there are efforts to resolve tensions in the border regions. The significance is also what goes on at the policy level at the African Union. The African Union today will be celebrating the Border Day and to reiterate the intent of the border day to member states. So member states would be at this today to celebrate the border day, where they will revisit some of the tensions that exist across borders for various member countries. At the local level too, you would have various initiatives and activities happening. The border day has not looked at just the cooperation, but also what are the conflict issues that exist in the border areas and how to resolve them. And
now,
Sarah,
I wanted to know more about, how the commission engaging with local communities, especially those who are residing in border towns specifically.
Okay, all right. So there's been a number of engagements from the Ghana Boundary Commission. We do, while our office is in Accra, we go to the border communities a lot on the eastern side, on the western side, and also on the northern side to engage the border residents. And we do that in different ways. One of the key ones is by sensitization. We go into the communities. Over the past years, we've gone to a number of communities, lately become a new town, a lot of communities that we have been to. And the idea is to let them know, create awareness about the importance of the boundaries and the importance of them collaborating with their brothers and sisters on the other part. So we do that quite a lot. And then the sensitization that we are doing in these communities, we are also doing a number of targeted sensitization. We are meeting specific groups. So we are going to schools, meeting, because we realize that the younger generation is very key. I mean, a couple of years, they will be the ones having this border talk. So we are engaging them in the schools, primary school, high schools, women group, youth groups, and all those things. So the sensitization part is key. And also in these communities, we go to the local radio stations, and if we have people who speak the language, we are speaking to them in their language. That way they understand the issues better. And the
Boundary Commission also helps them to deal with their basic needs. So sometimes renovate schools, help them to develop access roads, and also deal with their health clinics and so on. The most important thing is also that they are able to support them to identify the channels of seeking redress. So recently we were in Bongo, which is adjacent to Yelowongo, where the Boundary Commission did a sensitization with the elders and the youth. And some of the youth had tensions and they had issues, and then the Boundary Commission kind of alerted them in terms of what they should do, and informing them about
how they should get that resolved.
That resolved, because sometimes they just feel they should be violent, and that doesn't resolve anything. So some of how to resolve disputes is very, very critical in the sensitization that Sarah mentioned.
Let's stay with dealing with the challenges faced by the delimitation and also the demarcation of international boundaries. You mentioned engaging the people. How else is the Boundaries Commission addressing them with respect to Ghana's boundaries?
I think there's been a lot of encroachments. Time past, there was no man's land, and some of the neighbors have encroached. And the Ghanaians too have also encroached. Some pillars are in people's houses, some pillars are in mosques, and some pillars are in restaurants, because they just think that they are family and they must. But the boundaries are there to ensure safety and security. And what the Boundary Commission is doing is to sensitize them to understand the safety, their own safety and their own security. And then they are the people who can also provide information in terms of where the original pillars are and located, so that they can ensure that each country has a designated space to which they can monitor and they can patrol and ensure their safety and security.
Now, African border day is supposed to be for ordinary people to ride. How can we participate in such a day? We, the masses of the country.
Well, it's by sharing the information. As you
Okay.
said, people didn't know. Now we are doing also this media engagement, so people get to know about it. So in your communication with others, you spread the word. People get to know about it. But particularly also for those in the border communities, this is a day to also organize joint activities with the persons. I mean, the counterparts from the neighboring countries.
Oh, so
yes.
you can
Like joint football games or tree planting. I mean, today is a good day also.
Or fufu eating competition.
If that works.
With your neighbors on the other side.
If that works.
If they eat the fufu the same food that you like to. But mostly these are families. I mean, they are just divided by artificial borders. We ought to be clear in our minds on that. So final words before we go. Starting with you, Janet.
I want to reiterate that the officials in border posts should be sensitized more and more, and there's collaboration between the Boundary Commission and civil society organizations, and this kind of sensitization should be extended from just the citizenry to the border officials to ensure that they enable easy passage in the border regions. And we are calling on donors to support this process.
Sarah, wrap it up for us.
Okay, all right. So I just want to again touch on the fact that today is the African Border Day, but it shouldn't just be about today. Border conversations or boundary conversations are key, are critical. So it's something that we should continue engaging in our spaces wherever we are to highlight, to bring us to the point where we started earlier, bringing us to a borderless Africa where borders become bridges and not barriers. So we'll continue that conversation.
Where borders become bridges and not barriers. I like that song. No matter where you come from, as long as you are a black man, you are an African. Certainly, I should get you that song. Many thanks to you, Sarah Kuban, Director Policy Planning and also Programs at the Ghana Boundary Commission, and Janet Adama Mohammed, West African Program Director, Big Woman, Constellation Resources. Many thank you too for coming in studios and joining us. Ubati, can you play that song?
2 on the Super Morning Show. And one of my favorite people is here with us, Michelle. How are you, Michelle?
I'm fine, Kojo. How are you?
I'm great. Especially now that you're here. Yes, and she's here with a purpose. The finale is coming up of Big Chef.
Yeah, first we lost track, so now that we're favorite things. Now, yes, Michelle,
you have your favorite people.
Oh, thank
you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yes, let God continue to direct your path. Resist all forms of temptation and crisis at work. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just reminded that crisis at work.
I don't understand.
Yes.
What is going on?
The motto of this company is Christ at work. Yes. It is important.
Listen. You are right. I'll stay above the floor. All I know is that we all have our favorite people.
Yes.
I don't judge you when a queer donko comes into the building and you become excited. So let's move on. Please. The final showdown is here. Yes, and Michelle is going to tell us all about it in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. But speaking of showdowns, there's another one going on at the National Theatre this weekend. Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th of June. 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each night. The National Theatre is on fire with a brand new play, The Gods Are Not to Blame, which is staged by Image Bureau, April Communications and the National Theatre. This is Naa Shoko's directorial debut, and this play is in honor of Professor Martin Owusu, who wrote it. Of course, you've got great talent on stage: Mauli Semevo, Andrew Tando, Adote, Edina Matachi, Elvis Crystal, Anoda Samoa Bedu, and of course Adoma making her theatrical debut. You can get tickets for 200 Ghana cedis from imagebureaugh.com, or when you dial *714*11*21#. The Legend of Akusika is supported by the Ghana Tourism Authority, Knee Plants Car Rentals, MGL Logistics and Supplies, IPMC, the Multimedia Group, Daily Guide Graphic Communications Group, and it is proudly brought to you by Stanbic Bank, Telecel, the National Lottery Authority, and Ghana Gas. The Legend of Akusika Theatre doesn't get better than this.
Since you mentioned tourism, let me say a very good morning to the Chief Executive of the Ghana Tourism Development Authority, Gojoinchi.
Yes.
Now, as a business, we know you're always exploring innovative ways to maximize your operations and foster growth in today's dynamic environment. We know that no great story was ever written alone. With a little help from the APSA Supplier Finance Program, you can pay your suppliers very early so that you pay later, and you can extend your payment terms without compromising your supplier relationships. By optimizing your working capital, your suppliers will also benefit from early access to funds, enhancing their financial stability and cash flow, so that the next chapter of your business is one of growth and achievement. All you need to do is visit apsa.com or speak to your relationship manager today for more details on the APSA Supplier Finance Program. Terms and conditions apply. Your story does matter at APSA.
Michelle, when you were young, did you consider becoming a flight attendant? Was that one of your dreams?
No.
Well, there are many people who dream of it. Many young people want to be flight attendants. They look nice and posh, and they get to fly around the world and get paid for it as well. It's not a bad job.
Rhoda Miller.
Yes, she wants to be a flight attendant.
She still has that dream.
Yes. Yeah. Well, thank God for Travelex Group, because now
wonderful.
Rhoda and all others who dream like her can achieve that. And it's not just becoming cabin crew, but all other, aviation-related professional courses can be learned at Travelex Group Limited. They've got this wonderful training program where you can do a 6-month course, and at the end of it, you get an international certificate that you can use to work in any of the global airlines. They all require this certificate, and you can get it from Travelex. Now, they have 2 sessions. You can go for the 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. sessions, that's the morning session, or you can do the evening sessions from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. They have payment plans. The thing now is actually quite affordable already, but they will even give you the chance to break it down and pay in bits. And these certificates are internationally recognized diplomas, which you will get after you succeed in going through the program. Okay, now Travelex is celebrating 32 years, and so they even give you extra discounts on top of it. So listen, hurry up, go visit their new office. It's at the Cargo Door Airport behind the KLM office, and you can email Travelex Group Ltd@gmail.com. You know, this could be a great solution to unemployment. Right?
That's true.
You know, because as soon as you finish the training, these airlines are waiting. They're looking for people.
And there are more airlines coming on board too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a good thing to get under your belt. 6 months and you're done. Call 024-656-7898 or you can try 0208-139-985.
Now, stay ready for unexpected funeral and accidental disability costs with Mibambo Life Insurance on MTN and Telcel by Hollard Life. And also because with as little as 2 CD, 10 CD, or 25 CD, or even 50 CD per month, you can get up to 30,000 Ghana CD for funeral and other accidental disability costs. Just dial *269# to register on MTN or Telcel, and automatic monthly deductions will be made from your mobile money wallet. Add as many as 7 biological dependents to cover your spouse, children, parents, grandparents, and in-laws. No stress at all with a quick claims process. Get more Asunje with Hollard Life, Mibambo, and live your best life. It's insurance that's made just for you. Terms and conditions apply.
All right. Speaking of terms and conditions, they also apply when you go to kingdomstoreonline.com. By the way, this is the best place to buy the best quality of its essentials, equipment, furniture, and stationery. You can get them for great prices. You can pay via Momo across all networks, so it's very convenient. They will deliver in very quick time as well to your home or office. Now, if you're in Accra or Tema, here's a bonus. You get free delivery. Terms and conditions, like I said at the beginning, do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
I know you are nearing retirement, so this information is very important. Sorry, yeah. Oh, wow, how did I say wrong? It's a good thing. Now, the new order of retirement is here. Every day you are inching towards your birthday, you are nearing retirement. It's not so. I don't know what you're afraid of. Yes, I know what I'm saying. Yes, June 11th. They say I should tell you, you go on retirement. Yes. Well, I don't know why he's making the big deal that. Wow, you don't want to retire. Okay, now the new order of retirement is here. Now you can retire on your own terms with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life. Could you listen? Yes. Oh, simply. 15 years of productive life. Yes. Simply invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual retirement salary. This is a plan, and you do it today and start receiving monthly income to enjoy perfect retirement. Is that easy? The best part is for you to get to enjoy the other benefit of an annual increase every year. Imagine your retirement, you are getting like salary, then you're receiving annual increase. Now, call Old Mutual on this number 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com or simply dial *789 *01# to request a call. Obrapa yeah, noted it, right? Thank you. Old Mutual, do great things every single day.
Even Winston, whose first job was on construction duty building the pyramid, even he is not retiring. Nami. Anyway, let's talk about exciting things coming up. And this weekend we'll see the grand finale of everybody's favorite cooking show on TV, Big Chef. This is season 3, right?
Yeah, season 3.
And it's coming to an end, Michelle. Tell us about the journey so far.
Wow, it's been amazing, actually. When we started, it was quite difficult to even know who was going to be the first to be evicted, trust me, because they were all like so ready for it. And I was very, very happy when we had 4 boys starting. You know my thing with guys who cook.
Yes.
So like I was rooting for the boys, but see how Raymond is looking at me.
Because he doesn't cook. That's why.
We don't know how to cook.
I, on the other hand.
Oh yeah. I know you're a very good cook.
Thank
you. Where did you get that determination?
Oh yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
She's a journalist. She has information. Yes, pardon? We are learning about Big Chef. Sami Odame, please relax.
Why you can't cook? Why cooking? Is it what they call it?
He's not denying to. Anyway, go on. We're listening to you, Michelle.
So yeah, it has all been fun. It's been amazing seeing them do different dishes, and it will blow your mind how creative they are. I mean, when you have the regular ingredients we all have, and you want to make a stew, someone can actually create amazing stuff, and you're like, how did you even get this? You know, the fufu that you'd usually pound or use the neat fufu. There was one time we had the local dish challenge, and one guy from the voter side, that's Maudem, decided to blend the fufu.
Wow.
And it was good. It tasted very good. Wow. Hey, it's like I'm giving myself out because I don't even eat the food. But I eat it after. I mean, offset. Yes, but not on camera. Not on camera. But I do try it.
Repair work.
She has confessed. She has confessed.
You know, I get a lot of people asking me, are you sure these kids, they cook by themselves? Are you sure it's nice? I'm like, Charlie, we don't know.
Yeah. They are good.
Yeah, they are really, really good.
So who are the finalists? Who are the ones who are battling it out this weekend?
Yeah. So, you know, I started off by saying I was very happy when we had 4 boys starting the competition. But for the finale, we have just one guy. That's Maudem.
Oh.
Yes. And then we have the fufu guy. And then we have Nadede. We have Emerald, Phyllis, Jessica, and Fidaus, who's the youngest, 11 years old.
Wow.
Yes, in the competition. We actually had, I think the youngest was 10, Jaden. And he was one amazing guy. In fact, he gave us a very good show. Yeah, and a lot of people were hoping that he would get to the finale, but he wasn't able to. And so, yes, Maudem is representing all the boys.
That's right.
And he has high hopes of winning because he's like, look, Auntie Michelle, I need to win. So that, like, he wants to be the first male or first boy to win, because so far we've had 2 girls winning the first and second edition. And so he is looking forward to winning. And I think that they all, I mean, they're special in their own way, and they know what they bring to bear. I mean, so it's I'm sure it will be very, very, very competitive as compared to the other competitions we've had.
Now tell us about the finale itself. You're doing something different, right? It's happening in the forecourt of Joy FM?
Yes.
Okay, tell us more.
Well, so we're taking the kids back to the days where there were no gas. No gas, and so we're going to see them cook on either muchia. You know, the olden days, what our grandparents...
The 3 mounds,
yes,
and then
what they call muchia. That's what they'll be using, or a coal pot.
Whoa.
Yes, and they are doing strictly local dishes, from main courses to the dessert.
Local desserts?
Yes.
Now, local dishes, do they actually have different categories?
Why not?
Yeah, look at the same.
Oh wow, Ray, you're just confirming what I just said.
Exactly. Your starter can be like some kelewele.
Really?
The main course.
I don't know.
Yes.
Kelewele before fufu.
Why not?
Why want to kill yourself?
What are you talking about? Yes, and then your dessert can be some kati cake or some.
Or maybe some sobolo somewhere.
That's right. You know.
Yeah.
Or
have you ever had sobolo ice cream?
No.
You haven't?
It doesn't sound like something
Ice sobolo.
Ice sobolo.
Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, so that's how you're doing it, right?
Yes, and some of them have told us that, look, they're giving us some, I mean, the local dishes, but then they're going to elevate them.
Wow.
They're not going to taste the same like we already know them. So I personally cannot wait. And I know that the judges will not give me like they've been doing, but I know when we close the show, I'll have mine, back door. Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
all right. So listen, for those who want to vote and support their favorites, tell them how to do it.
Yeah, so to vote for your favorite, you use the short code *711*60#, and then you follow the prompt.
Tell us again.
*711*60#, and then you follow the prompt.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, we're all rooting for the big chefs over the weekend, and we know that you will steer them safely through this finale like you've done twice before.
Yeah,
we wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Yes, guys, you need to tune in and watch. If not for anything, just watch Michelle as she salivates over this food before they release it for her when the cameras are switched off. Stay tuned for that and more. So it's all happening.
Monitoring.
Yes. As for Raymond, he's a monitoring spirit. So, All right. Listen, thank you for stopping by and getting us all excited about Big Chef Season 3. And thanks to all of you for listening to us throughout the week. It's been an eventful week, hasn't it?
We have survived.
We have made it. We've made it to the end. And listen, we hope you have a restful weekend. Some of us have to go and brave the horrible road to Cape Coast.
To Cape Coast,
yes. But we'll see how we manage.
I'll pray that the road is connected properly for our traveling.
Yes. you are owed an answered prayer or two. So hopefully God will sort you out this time around. But listen, all of you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Let's do this all again on Monday morning. My name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man. Have a good one.